Hello everybody, I can't believe it's already time to stream. What are we back today with, Noosh?
Another crab's treasure.
That's right, another crab's treasure. Where did we leave off?
Well, first, before we get to that, the claws are out for cancer season.
That's right, for those that don't know, today is not only the first day of summer, but it is also the first day of cancer season.
I think cancer season technically begins tomorrow, and summer solstice is tonight.
I thought it technically begins at like 9:42 p.m., but whatever.
Oh, okay,
Who cares?
If we want to be extra accurate and specific, then you're right, Doza.
Right, and we mean the cancer like the Sagittarius one, you know what I mean?
Like the horoscopes and whatnot.
Yeah, the sideways 69,
if you believe in those signs. I do, sometimes. They're actually very accurate whenever I see them, and I'm like, I feel called out.
You know, it's a fun pastime.
And I am a proud Cancer, so there we go.
So it's kind of Noosh season right now.
Yes, yeah, it is. It started. And hello, Kevon, Flo, and Shaky Gamer. How are you guys doing today? You're a Capricorn, nice. If I remember correctly, Cancers and Capricorns are compatible for friendships, which is nice.
Oh, thank goodness.
But then again, like, I know, like, some people, like, make up their own, like, things for horoscopes and relationships, whereas there's other people who actually use, like, the scientific, you know... Method. Well, yeah. Like, actually do their research into, like, the stars and alignment. Like, I don't know if any of y'all believe in this stuff. It's cool to look at for me, and I enjoy it. And I do think sometimes it's, like, quite accurate what people say. And yes, absolutely, buddies. And Fry, welcome back. What's up, me crabs? And what's up, me fish? Because, like, you're so nautical, because your name just always works with this game.
Me boy.
Come on, a Scorpio. I don't remember. I don't remember. I feel like we should all just, like, look up and take compatibility tests and things, you know? I know Doza and I are quite compatible, though we recently learned that Doza actually gave me some wrong information about where he was, like, born, sort of. He was off by a little bit.
I didn't give her the exact latitude and longitude coordinates.
He also didn't give me the correct time that he was born. We saw his birth certificate recently, and we kind of put that together, and I was like, Doza, this whole time,
yes.
Because in my culture, and my family is like religion, Hinduism, like they compare the star charts of when you're born to see if like there's good dates for y'all for like a wedding, and if they're compatible and things. It's not necessarily something that we both believe in, but it's cool to look at. And all these years, I went by the information Doza just verbally told me, and we were compatible. But we found out the information he had was wrong, so we need to see if we're still compatible with the new information we found. Anyways, happy Cancer season. And hey, Voxboy, riding a camel while it holds my 24 canteens. Call that a pack. Let's go.
24 camel in the...
Isn't that 24 carat? Anyways.
Hashtag blessed. Yeah, I know the song.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Doza, how dare you die twice as Fry, because he's officially out of the death predictions.
It happened. You underestimated this cute little crab game, and there's only so much that I can do about that.
And Fry was about to say something, but his mind's gone blank. It happens. I know yesterday towards the end of stream, we were so hungry and foggy that like we're like, what do we even say at this point? But we did eat dinner before stream tonight because we try to go longer on Fridays.
Yes.
The goal is to do up to like 3 to 4 hours. Doza wants to aim for that 4 hours. I'm a little hesitant because we didn't get everything we needed to get done today. Work-wise, we did for client work, but we have some people coming over tomorrow for lunch. We're hosting at our place.
Like
and
adults.
At adults like older than us. Well,
no, I'm saying that that's an adult thing to do.
Oh, it is an adult thing to do, correct. So we're hosting, and like we have a list of things that we wanted to take care of today for hosting tomorrow that we didn't. But Doza's like, no, we got this tonight. I'm like, do we? Because like I'm pretty tired usually after a 4-hour stream, and like a lot of it,
and Dewey.
A lot of it's gonna fall on Doza, but we shall see.
I know, but like I know that it's gonna fall on me.
And you're so mentally prepared for that. He's like, I'm gonna stream longer and still get everything done. I just don't want it to be hectic tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. And
like how we streamed this week and I got all the work that we needed to get done. Yeah.
That's true, but you procrastinate and it freaks me out. Like it gives me anxiety, and I don't like anxiety.
Not this week.
But hosting in person is so much different, you know, like than just getting work done when no one can see us when and what hours we're getting it done. This is a set time. We have to have food made and the place like decent, you know?
Party hat.
Anyways.
Yeah, it'll be decent.
The water was blue, the heart of the sea true. Friends gather here to view the spectacle we're due, and it's great time to hang with the crew. Isn't that true? And you did make it today, Midnight Coffee. Thank you so much for that beautiful welcome. How are you doing?
Yeah, something I've never done is through.
Oh, and we don't need a compatibility test, Shaky Gamer. It's more of like, I don't know. There's just a lot of things from my culture that are very tied to like what day and time and things you were born. Like there are some times that it's like, oh, this is a good day to start something, this is not. It's just how I was raised, and sometimes it's fun to look at to see, oh, like this is a good day to do this and whatnot, you know. And we've actually been together for 9 years as a couple, so
Can you believe it?
I don't really need a compatibility test or nothing. But I think Doza is my end game 100%. Like he's my guy, my person, my everything.
You're
so
fella.
You're what?
Your fella.
Your fella, yes. But it's just I just think it's funny that like he gave me wrong information because he had wrong information, and now it's like, all right, well, let's see what happens. Anyways, I think that y'all are going to look at Doza's new star chart, have it say you are incompatible, and then exist happy together just despite the cosmic law of astrology. You know, I'm gonna save that comment because I want to remember to like when we do finally look at the star charts to see if that happens, because obviously Doza and I want to exist happily together regardless of anything, right? At this point. But keep in mind, when he had first shared this information with me and I got it checked, it was like year one of our relationship.
We were looking for any kind of support we could get.
Yes, because
any kind of feel good that could surround and strengthen our relationship. We needed it.
Well, because for those that don't know, unfortunately, there are still people on both sides of our family that do not agree with us being together. And it's been one of those constant struggles, personal struggles to have like, we've gone through so many different phases with it. At this point, it's like they've made up their mind, whatever, let's move on. And we do keep a distance with those individuals, like, because we don't need that toxic, like, whatever in our lives,
toxic
right?
Sludge.
Yeah, like the poison in the game, really.
The gunk.
The gunk. So, that's kind of where we're at. But it's just, it's fun to, like, when it comes to the star charts and stuff like that, I've always enjoyed looking at things like that. Just because, again, I was raised with it. There were even things like, oh, this is a good time of day for you if you start something, and then like it'll be more fruitful or successful. And it's actually worked. That's the thing. Like it cosmically somehow worked. And I do feel when certain things and trends happen for us, it's like, oh, it's because, like, I'm not saying it's just because of that. Obviously, our hard work, perseverance, what have you, is important too. But it's just like a coinky dink that's cosmic and like fun.
Yes, it is. Sorry, I got a used Band-Aid as one of the...
That's gross.
Like, yeah. I think it's over here.
That's disgusting. Yeah, it's down there. It's like, go back, down. That's disgusting.
It even
it's
says
nasty. Yeah, that's nasty.
Yuck. Anyways, you were saying?
Where do we go on for this? Oh, Kimon's on the last page of her sketchbook. Let's go. I don't think I've ever completed a sketchbook from start to finish ever. I usually like move on.
I never graduated to sketchbook.
Oh, true. Doza's still on like paper.
No, I've used like school spirals and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I mean, that counts too. Like,
I just couldn't.
I just don't think I've ever completed a full one.
Like, it was always very difficult to make the decision to like buy something like that.
Yeah.
As some of y'all probably know, art supplies is not cheap, and I kind of am
just
a person.
Use what you have.
I'm either a use what you have, or I'm a you get what you paid for. So
Fair.
Like, there was never like an intro. I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't have the know-how to like pick something, so I just never did.
Well, like, I just mean like I've never had a notebook or a sketchbook or anything that I've completed fully. So like that Kimon's on the last one. That's very like, that's awesome. You know, like start to finish, she's gonna be able to look back at that and reflect and like enjoy.
Yeah, we're happy for you.
Very. And Midnight Coffee, even though it's been busy, I hope things have been going well for you overall. And Mario Kart fell asleep early in the stream last night. Welcome back today. You actually looked at your compatibility chart last week. It was fun. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad we're not the only ones that look at stuff like that. A love does transcend the stars and a lot of other things for that matter. And yes,
one you can visibly see and measure, and one you cannot.
And yes, Flo, today is a longer stream because it's Friday. We don't know how the night will go. We'll wait and see. Because usually we don't have to wake up first thing early in the morning Saturday, but tomorrow we do, and I'm worried, but Doza seems chill, so we'll probably end up going with whatever Doza decides.
It's a nice change of pace.
Yeah. And hey, Zing Zong Gray, happy Friday to you. How's it going?
Good evening. How's it been? She says going, I say been. How's your present? How's your past?
Farmer's Almanac, but for love, which the Farmer's Almanac does have a lot of scientific proof behind it for like the weather. I've looked into it before a little bit because I think it's quite interesting, especially with the crazy weather happening like these days. Like we just went from like weird like thunderstorm, like crazy lightning all over the place, to like now it's gonna be like super freaking hot and like just I don't know. Every time we get the weather report like on the news, I'm just like it's never consistent. Like for anywhere really, not just for us. Like all over the U.S., all over the world is just bonkers really. Like bonkers bad fur day. Conkers, similar. You get it.
Did you mean Bonkers, the cartoon cheetah that helps protect Warner Bros. Like the area?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
It's a 90s cartoon.
I didn't really watch Warner Bros. Much. Like Looney Tunes is Warner Bros.
Like,
isn't it?
It's like Fox, like Saturday morning type stuff, you know.
I was more of a Disney,
right there
wonderful
next
little
to
Disney Saturday morning girl.
I think
Mickey
I had
Mouse Clubhouse and whatnot.
I had somewhat of a balance, you know, like I'm watching Animaniacs and then later I'm watching House of Mouse, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And Midnight Coffee, claws are out for cancer season because I'm a cancer. My time has come. It's new season.
That it is.
Boxley said, I've been around a lot of people who were deep into the laws of the stars and stuff, and whenever they did find out my birthday, they got confused because despite everything, we were incompatible.
Despite everything.
Despite everything. That is such a box boy thing.
So that's why I like looking at this stuff as more like I like to look at it as like something to help affirmate as opposed to disprove.
Yeah.
I'm not really
to
looking
help
for,
you with the more of your manifestations in a way.
Yeah, I'm really not looking for more negativity in my life.
No, why not let the stars be on your side for once and choose and decide to do things,
I love cherry picking, yes.
What will work for us.
Exactly. That's what I want to do.
More goodness. And see you later, Fry. Good luck with your early day tomorrow and have a wonderful weekend ahead. Mario Kart's on the first page of his sketchbook. No more lines notebook for him. Let's go.
Wow, okay.
That's super exciting. You have a whole full of like ideas, adventures, possibilities. Yeah, like I'm excited for you.
Let the wings spread and fly.
Midnight used to use a discarded printing papers to draw because yeah, so we've definitely done that. In fact, we have most of our art that we did early together when we first moved in together and stuff, and at the start of our relationship, like they're very much on just pieces of paper. We used to do this thing called like, it started off as like a Disney draw, but then it ended up being whatever, where like we would have to draw something from memory for a set amount of time, and then again with a reference, and those are very much on paper. I feel like we've posted some of those in Discord in the past. It's a fun little date night thing that we would do. Like we would go out to dinner and then come home and then like do that, and it was fun for us. And we now obviously we draw all the time for work and for Nushindoza and stuff, so that's fun.
Oh yeah. Printer paper's where it's at, I guess.
It is, yeah. And it was always easy to get that from like school or like your, you know, family's office or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was always around and never in short supply. You always need printer paper. Oh, it looks like we found a new area. What does she have to say?
How poetic to say that like you were above the stars. Like I know, like I read your full comment, but like I'm like, oh yeah, like yeah, we're above the stars. It's so nice.
Mm-hmm. Keep your stocks on a swivel. This ain't no place for a crab that's still got their sanity. Unless you're as badass as me, obviously. Okay, well she's giving us
How do you not know I'm badass?
Yeah, how do you not know? Like, don't I look like a badass? Like, isn't that the energy that I exude? I feel like it is. Hooray, we found one. Let's level up. think we can. You know, I don't think I've ever actually asked anyone in person, like, what their... Is it sign? Is that the correct
Yeah, what's your
verbiage?
sign?
Yeah, what's your sign? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that.
So, I don't know, like, what's up with, like, the quinky dink that you have so many, like, cancers in your life as far as, like, the, you know, birthdays of family members and friends and stuff. I do know 9 months before July is October, and with my family, both of my parents' birthdays are in October, so, like, maybe they got busy, and then, you know, just why I ended up being in July.
Yeah, weirdo.
What? How is that weird? Like, I just know there's a lot of, like, during the fall, during, like, I don't know, like, there's a lot of summer babies, right? And, like, during the fall, during winter, that's kind of what happens for you getting a summer child, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyways, I'm just doing the math here.
The math is mathic.
It is. Bonkers was actually Disney, says Shaky Gamer. I don't know who Bonkers is. I'm gonna Google it so I can see.
Doesn't he protect Warner Bros?
Bonkers is a bobcat.
Whatever. Cheetah,
not cheetah.
A spotted cat.
He was.
What does he protect? He's a security guard.
Let's see. Is the protagonist of Disney's 1993-1995 animated television series of the same name. He had his own show.
Yeah,
he's a former star for cartoon shorts at Wacky Toon Studios, an extremely energetic yet hyperactive out-of-work toon bobcat who works in the toon division of the Hollywood Police Department.
Ah! Oh no!
So he also did like a cameo in like Chippendale and stuff. He was also in DuckTales as a cameo. So quite a few things, I guess. Guess who the voice actor is?
Who?
Jim Cummings. Same as Winnie the Pooh. And Tigger too. Let's go. Okay, that was fun.
Was cool. That was fun. Thanks for looking that up.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to see what it looked like, and honestly, the image of Bonkers doesn't remind me of anything, so I don't remember seeing this character at all, ever. Let's see.
Yeah, but it was like a studios thing that he protected us, so I guess I got confused there.
Mario Kart and Fry did chapter 5, so they got their attraction back.
Oh,
the next
the EA
chapter
servers cooperating this time?
Is in the garden chapter Passion. Ah, yes. Well, I see like the Glob Court hearings are still going on, longer than a week. So I'm glad there is some progression. I can't wait to like at the end of it all, like see the progression of each of it, like for your playthrough.
Crushed it. Scythe
and Midnight Coffee. My birthday is actually on July 9th. July 16th is Nushidoza's anniversary. So there's that.
Yeah, just so you know.
So you're kind of close there with like, you know, fun days in July, if you will.
I might. Oh, I have enough for my power up.
Okay, so cancer's real. Nush and I are both cancers. It's true, by the way. September is the most common birthday month. After that is July and August. I forgot which one is second and third, so it's not just your imagination. Well, there you go. There you have it, folks.
But why?
I mean, again, because the fall, like, people get busy in the holiday time and stuff. They enjoy, you know...
New Year's, I guess.
What would New Year's be?
9 months before September.
Exactly, yeah. New Year's Eve, like, let's get it.
You would think October would be more popular because of February.
I mean, honestly, everyone can do their own thing. What's 9 months after February? Because that would be popular with Valentine's Day.
October.
Oh, there's also, like, when people, didn't they do, like, a study on this also with, like, the World Series in baseball? Like, if your team wins,
oh,
that
yeah,
year, that city has so much more
births,
like, 9 months later.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy. I don't really do baseball, but it's still
but tracking birth rates, that's
more
our thing.
I mean, clearly that's what we're all doing right now.
Oh.
You never know what we're going to talk about here. I love it.
Well, good, because, like, I ain't changing. I didn't bring an extra set.
Ooh, thanks for asking about the basketball game. So, it was a good game. The Pacers absolutely, like, crushed it. Beat the Oklahoma City Thunder last night. It was a wide margin too, like to the point where in the fourth quarter, they like basically put out the bench because they knew they just had to like play out the time essentially. There's no way of coming back. They actually had a huge lead going into the half. There were some buzzer beaters at the end of quarters. It was a very exciting game of basketball for the parts that we did watch after stream. So game 7 for the NBA Finals is this weekend on Sunday, I believe. So we will be watching that, and I'm very excited.
Well, good.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually, it was hard not to watch. I like to do multiple things, so.
Yeah.
And hey, you just want to stop by and say hello? Hope you all are doing well. We are doing well.
Yeah, we hope you've been doing well too. It's so good to see you. Hope you and the fam are doing good. And staying warm in this crazy summer season.
Staying warm.
Staying cool. Oh my gosh. Like.
Oh my gosh, she's so
chill.
cringe, right?
No. Like, you know what I meant. Like,
yeah, right.
Oh man. Staying warm. I think it's because I'm really warm right now. I should drop the, like, now that we're talking and like streaming. He said definitely staying warm. You know what I meant though, right? Like staying cold, staying chill. Like, it's way too hot in Texas.
Hope you're overheating.
No, stop. Oh my goodness.
How dare you? Oh my gosh.
Goodness gracious. But yeah, like it's been so hot. Like it's not, I don't like it. And then like our electricity company has the audacity to be like, make sure you keep your temperature indoors at 78 degrees. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
That's really close to 80.
But then again, I am very grateful that we have power.
What they don't
And
take into
electricity.
consideration is all the times that I'm not like driving a car around.
That's true. We're at home. We work from home and we need to keep it like a temperature that we can function.
Ouch.
And yes, Fahrenheit. Celsius, that would be insane, Midnight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would die.
The summer months actually aren't too expensive for us overall. Like, even with my birthday and Nushindoza's anniversary and things like that, it's so hot. We don't like doing anything. We literally, like, kind of... I feel like we save the most during this time of year because we're just at home. And then, like, once fall hits with all the holidays and things like that, that's when it's a bit more expensive for us. We actually like going outside in the cooler weather.
Oh my god. Oh, my shell. Michelle.
Michelle.
I knew somebody named Michelle. She was not very nice.
And I heard that, because Mario Kart, I believe you're in Philly. I heard that like they actually might have triple-digit weather this weekend, like over 100 degrees, which would be the first time in a long time that it's happened this early in the summer. Something like that was on the news this morning. I naturally, when I see weather for other places, and I know some of you globs are in certain places, then I'm like, oh, hey, I wonder how they're doing.
Oh my god, they dodge. I can't believe it.
Ooh, someone was born on winter solstice, one of your friends. That's really magical.
So how old are they? Just kidding, it's not leap
That
year.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, thanks
I'm
for
not
playing.
myself today. I need a Snickers bar. I do have, Doza chopped up some nectarines for me.
Jeez.
So I could eat them like bite-sized with a fork throughout stream here. Or at least for like a little bit of it. Because we didn't really have any like a little sweet treat after dinner. Not that you always need a sweet treat after dinner. But I was kind of craving some fruit. And these were in the fridge, so it was really nice. It's like nice and cold. And Doza has some strawberries. It's like his and her fruit, really.
His and her fruit,
Yeah.
It's nice. Plus, these are nice colors, too.
They are.
Did you say nectarine or peaches?
I said nectarine. Because yesterday I said peaches, but I was wrong. It's because the peaches were too soft. So we ended up getting the nectarines right next to them.
Which, by contrast, are actually very stiff. I like it. Nusha is a bit indifferent.
For what?
The stiff nectarines.
Oh, yeah. They're okay. Like, I like them, bite-sized like this.
That guy almost got me.
They have bobbit worms in this game? Neat. Those things are freaky. What's freaky about them?
The fact that they come out of the ground and grab you.
I didn't even know that's what they were until right now.
Right? I just thought there was some Dark Souls thing.
And yeah, Box Boy, you're right there where the weather's the hottest, really. Like, we've had triple-digit weather, obviously, but not as much as you.
Yeah, we've been lucky. I feel like San Antonio is like fighting its last front, and, like trying to not be 100 degrees.
All the time.
Yeah, we're getting close. I think we're consistently hitting 95s in some parts of the city, so we'll see. Ah, this is what they were talking about.
I don't like them.
I don't like them either.
Let's talk about something better, like the fact that Shaky Gamer has fudge rounds, and that sounds delicious, because I'm assuming it's like chocolate fudge.
Fudge rounds?
You know what they are?
So one of my
It's
favorite
an actual brand.
one of my favorite sweet treats are like the oatmeal cream sandwiches, but the chocolate ones. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Fudge rounds are an actual thing.
That's what it is.
Little Debbie Company.
Yes, that is my favorite thing.
Little Debbie's.
Well,
Why don't you ever get
see
these?
them.
Why do you say they're your
I never see
favorite?
them. I've told you this story every time.
You never call them fudge rounds.
I don't know what they're called.
Now you
because I
do.
haven't seen them in so long.
I had to Google it.
My high
and
school used to have like a little store, and they would sell these. They would overprice them.
They look
but
really
they were
good.
They are good, and they're decently sized, and they have a decent amount of cream in them, which is also chocolate, by the way. You can't tell from those pictures. But yeah, fudge rounds are just so good.
So, for those that don't know, it's like a little snack cake, and it consists of 2 chewy chocolate cookies with light brown fudge cream in between, and light brown fudge strips like on the top of the cookie. It looks very delicious. I've never had one in my life.
That's so sad.
I don't think we've actually had Little Debbie's much. Like,
I
think
usually say
early-
no.
well, early on in our relationship, since I had never tried it, you got some so I could try some. But then after that, you're like, yeah, they're bad for us. We're never getting them again.
No,
Take
yeah, it
away
was
all
to
the
try. Like, I
happiness.
think we had bought the Christmas trees.
Yes, yeah, I remember those.
I think by accident we had the universe brownies. What are they called? Galaxy
The
brownies.
cosmic brownies.
Yeah, those are so good.
Are those Little Debbie's too, or is that a different brand?
No, I feel like it's all under the same brand.
I
think
don't think
I
so.
think on occasion you've wanted the strawberry shortcake ones, and I've said no to that. I've definitely remember being in the store.
But then we get strawberry shortcake from a Costco bakery.
And then we get actual. Like, if we're gonna get this, let's get the real
Let's get
deal.
The real thing.
Oh my god, this thing killing my shell. I'm just gonna not have to deal with you, buddy.
So, I don't know, like, the difference, because I don't think I ever had Little Debbie's as a kid, but Kate asked, was it better? Like, did they change, or did Kate change?
Well, I do hear that as you age, the cones and rods in your eyes will basically take in less color. So the world, by comparison, will look less colorful. So, you know, chew on that and have fun. Oh, damn it! Jeez, dude. Okay, wow. How about I just punch you in the face? Get down here, you jerk. But no, I don't think the Little Debbie's were. Maybe they use a different kind of sugar. Maybe they're
Kate's
more.
talking taste.
I know. But like you said that, and I thought of something else that was depressing and sad about aging.
Well, you know what's not depressing and sad?
Yeah. What?
I was gonna say, you know what's not depressing and sad? The fact that Comfy's here.
Hello.
He has arrived.
So happy for you finally.
Happy
being
Friday,
here.
Comfy. Doze is having not the best time with this dude.
This dude is annoying.
He's got like all these gum like flavors
There we
like
go,
on his
yeah.
hammer mallet situation.
Yeah, it really sticks to you.
Well, there, you did it.
I kicked his ass.
Huzzah.
I needed to get him down here. He had the high ground, and as y'all know, that's really advantageous.
Foxboy says Little Debbie's have actually started tasting better the older he's gotten. And Teenagers by My Chemical Romance has made more sense as he's gotten older too.
Black Parade, it's peak. But yeah, like maybe it tastes less sweet. I've only had, like, as an adult, I've only had Little Debbie products like every now and then. It's not nearly to the same degree of regularity that I had when I was a kid. Because, like, it means that I have to buy it. And am I really gonna buy a box of sugar every single time I want, because I can't just get and like I feel like I'm getting scammed if I'm buying them individually from like a vending machine or something. So there's like no scenario where I feel good about buying Little Debbie products.
There you go. Comfy said, I empowered you with my inspiring presence. You're welcome, Doza. No need to thank me.
So if I thank you now, that means that the next time when I would have needed to thank you, like, you could just use that.
I guess.
Yeah, thank you.
Kate said, also, I actually have some sort of gene that makes me extra sensitive to sweet. That explains why there are so many so many desserts at family gatherings. Also, because variety is awesome. But yes, I feel like everyone just changes taste preferences. Like, I mean, think about even like vegetables and fruit that you may not have liked as a kid that maybe you like now, or as you're getting older, like you're craving more. I know, like, I was very, like, not a fruit person unless it was, like, turned into, like, a fruit salad or used in a different way, like a fruit compote or something.
I've got one.
Whereas now I just like eating raw fruit.
Yeah. The less processed, you know, I get to enjoy the ingredient a little bit more, and I think a big part of that. Whereas when I was a kid, I really enjoyed flavors. Not as many flavors as I do now, but, like, flavors is what mattered to me the most. Now is that I'm getting, now that I'm older, I'm an adult, right? Texture is actually
a big thing.
A massive, massive thing. I had no idea texture was going to be such a big deal for me.
I think texture has always been a big thing for me, which has just evolved even more as I got older.
I think texture for me, like, it can bridge the gap for things that I would not have tried as a kid. Texture was also important to me as a kid. Don't get me wrong. Like, if it feels weird, I'm not going to be into it. But, like, it's different. I don't know. It's interesting. Oh, Flo, really?
Let me get a can of spicy Louisiana sardines and a Little Debbie brownie. Not really into sardines, but you do you. That combo sounds very sweet and spicy and a little bit of everything you'd really want, honestly.
I'm just thinking about what that looks like inside a stomach.
And we haven't found a second key yet, Flo. We're still just one key.
Yeah, I mean, I can check, but I don't think so.
Midnight Coffee said, Noosh, I'm curious, will you guys ever play any Elder Scrolls games? Like Mario Kart Playlist said, I've been doing Oblivion lately. I'd forgotten how fun and also a bit irksome it is. You guys may enjoy it one day. That's a Doza question. I mean, it's both of us, but I feel like Doza knows more about Elder Scrolls. So thoughts, babe?
Maybe. I would definitely play Oblivion, like the remaster, over Skyrim. I have no experience with Oblivion other than, like, I was over at a friend's house and he was into modding, and one of the mods, you could throw Pokeballs at people to capture them, and then you could throw them out and they would attack whatever was in front of you. And then there was another mod that he had where he could throw a grenade. This is medieval, by the way.
Yeah.
Everything's medieval, so it doesn't make any sense. And all of a sudden it looks like there's a rave going on. I'm talking disco ball and...
Oh, like what happened with the mantis shrimp? But
yeah,
even more.
but like even way more. Like, you know, that was just like a nice little, you know, flavor thing. This was like, here we are. These are the serfs, and then now we're forcing them to dance. And I know that that's not the regular. That's not the normal. But I think the oldness of Oblivion is something that, like, I find more enjoyable. Whereas with Skyrim, I find it less. Like I give Skyrim less to get away with in terms of feeling like an old game, because guess what else happened around Skyrim? Dark Souls.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Comfy actually says Oblivion over Skyrim, but both are a great time if you decide to commit a whole lot of time and meticulous dedication, or mod it to hell and back.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
And I love that Skyrim mentioned William comes in. Doza, I love you. William's probably the person that we've talked to about Skyrim the most.
I have great opinions.
I feel like I only know anything about Skyrim because of William. And Comfy also used to hate avocado, which I did not know until now. But now he eats it like 4 out of 5 days for breakfast.
Oh yeah, I didn't eat green as a color. But I really love when avocado is a part of something.
Yes.
And part of that is appreciating the texture that it brings.
And hey, Andrew, how are you doing? Not much has happened. We're just kind of exploring, right?
I'm exploring, yeah. Well, yeah.
Like nothing story-wise has like occurred since last night's stream.
Oh, that comes out too fast.
Mario Kart says you could stream Oblivion, but you would have to stick to the plan mostly. Otherwise, you would be streaming it for months. And we know how that can look.
Yeah, I do appreciate you being honest about it. I mean, I was gonna be able to call you out because I know that these games are long, but I do appreciate the honesty.
William was actually modding Skyrim a second ago.
That's like William's passion,
It
I
really
feel.
is.
If there's anything that William's doing, he's probably modding Skyrim. I think he had over
Boxboy.
200 mods.
I don't know what to make of this, but beating Skyrim without breaking the 10 commandments is what Boxboy said. Margaret's like, that's pretty hard to do. Every time I turn on Skyrim, I immediately start covering my neighbors. Whoa. I didn't expect that.
Is there a...
I don't
is there
understand.
a challenge, like, niche for that? Is that like an established thing? Because I don't think I've ever heard... Oh my god. I don't think I've ever heard that. You see, I hate those things. Did it really take away my tennis ball? No, Squidward tennis balls.
Thanks for fixing the typo, Mario Kart. Also, Comfy said I had the most fun in Elder Scrolls game by role-playing a WoW class. Like, I would make a warlock and only take fire magic, summoning pets, and conjuration?
See, now you're speaking my language.
Dang, the 10 Commandments run sounds insane, Lamau.
It does, doesn't it? It really, really does. It sounds like super fun. We need to find that that spawn point I just recently came across because I am out.
I just love the way
resources.
Kril looks walking. Like, just, I'm on a mission.
Yeah, his little Naruto run.
Yeah.
Oh, his sad because his. Wait, no, that's just because
he's determined.
Okay, yeah,
He's like,
he's
I
just
am going to a
determined.
place,
I
not
thought he
into
gets
a
like
wall.
sad when he runs like me.
New show, Doza the stream channel and Discord real quick. Aye, Captain.
Captain Caveman. Wow, showing my age.
Here you go. Skyrim, but I follow the 10 Commandments, ultimate morality test. Thou shalt not kill.
That's a tough one.
What's a video? Authentic animations. I feel like you'd enjoy watching that.
Oh, it's animated too? That sounds like a lot of work went into that. There's a light over there. We should go to it.
Try not to break the 10 Commandments in Skyrim. Midnight Coffee says the difficulty goes up, especially when you run into Nazim or that little turd in Dragon's Reach who says you're there to lick his dad's boot. Ooh.
Okay. Is it possible to do that in Fallout? Because guess who else? Guess what else the Skyrim makers make? They make Fallout.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fun fact there.
Which, did you know that the ghoul, the guy who plays the ghoul in the Fallout TV show, he plays the, well, we don't really know what he is exactly, but he plays that upset all the time, that grumpy dude in season 3 of White Lotus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
it's so familiar.
I lied. The video is not animated. It says authentic animation, so I assumed I shouldn't have because it's not, but the video is still really interesting.
That's
just
fine.
Boxboy.
To be honest, I hardly have time to watch things that are over 10 minutes, and it seems like it would be over 10 minutes.
And hey, Krish, how are you doing? Beating
going?
GTA 5 without breaking any laws whatsoever. Maybe that's what they're waiting for before GTA 6 gets released, right?
Yeah, that's true. I've definitely have tried to do that. Not do that, but like play for like 5 minutes, and just breaking laws is really, really easy, especially driving ones.
And you never know, Boxboy. Doza sometimes does watch longer videos when he's doing like a specific task or chore that takes a long time. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, like I can listen to it.
Yeah,
Mostly
more than
I can
watch
listen.
it. Yeah.
Watching, just because I say I'm not gonna watch something doesn't mean that I'm not gonna experience it in some way.
Once in The Sims, Kate created a man named Zeus with the goal of I feel like you've shared this before because reading it, I'm like, yes, I remember this, but others may not know. With the goal of impregnating as many women as possible. And Kate named all the children after gods and goddesses.
That's fun.
Shaky was like, how would you play an Elder Scrolls without killing any enemies? I think that's impossible.
That's a great question.
But
I wouldn't
there are
know.
some weird games that sometimes a pacifist run is possible when you least expect it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you think so?
I think so.
Pacifist run? You think that's a thing?
Yeah. The Death Knight run was heavy armor, two-handed greatsword, and necromancy. That run was way too easy, says Comfy.
So just like World of Warcraft. Too easy for the Death Knights.
Yeah.
I've definitely done stuff like that in the different Dark Souls games. Like, I'll be like, alright, this playthrough, I'm gonna build my character around what I think Ganondorf would play like. So I did that in Dark Souls 2. So I used like Hex magic, which is basically the equivalent of dark magic, a two-handed sword, and you know, mostly that. And like and I wore like moderately heavy armor. And so I guess it was kind of, I guess you could equivalent that to like a dark paladin.
And Flo, I believe we caught up in the New Shindoza fan art channel in Discord. I didn't see anything new from you. The last thing in there is the wonderful bracelet that Kimon made.
Yeah. I'm gonna finally get that final thing.
If Krish remembers correctly, Fallout 3 starts off with your father telling you about your mother's favorite Bible quote. Dang, that's heavy. Like, that's an interesting way to start a game, I guess. I've never played any of the Fallout
I don't remember
games.
that, and I've started Fallout 3 like
multiple times.
Like 5 or 6 times. Press RB will grapple them instead using... Okay, yeah, we wanted that, and then we're gonna get some defensive stuff.
Midnight Coffee once in Sims created a club of people that... Wait. Okay, so I once created a club of people my vampire liked the blood of, made painting and cooking their hobbies, added them as roommates, and got a nano can, profit and food. Amazing.
See, I know you're my brother, but dang, we really are brothers. Lamel, that's my boy. Yeah, thanks, Comfy. You know me.
Oh, man.
I've done that with PvP as well. It's just fun to like tackle a game in a very specific way. Because it's like you can still beat a game, and it's not necessarily one of those like smash your head against a wall challenge runs. It's for flavor,
And William, I love that for you. Have 1,000 spells. Have a spellbook that's ice magic, styled after Disney. Winter Wonderland magic. Listening to Frozen is mandatory. As a frost mage, I approve. I love that. Let's see. Midnight also did a past run with a few followers. Vanilla. I got the guy from the Vampire Cave, Mortal Quest, Barbus, Serana, and Lydia. I let them all do the fighting and was a healer. Very nice in Skyrim. Okay, so I think I'm missing like because Bossboy wrote, we need Doza to do a 10 Commandments run of his favorite video game. What does it mean to do a 10 Commandments run of a video game?
Like no adultery.
So so you can't do any of the lying, or like if it's like you choose things or something.
Yeah, I can't like steal, right? I can't.
So Baldur's Gate ain't it. You can't do that.
Well, no, I'm
could.
sure that maybe you could, but I don't know the game well enough to do something like that.
So like, could you do?
Without it being like impossible. Like it's like how far can I? It would be more like how far can I play this game before I hit a wall?
So play the game but don't sin. No blasphemy. No, not on Sunday. No more. Oh, okay.
I can't play it on Sunday.
It's just like, this makes the whole like Texas public schools wanting to put the 10 Commandments on their wall even worse for me. Like it was already bad, and there should be a separation of church and state, but this just makes it like, guys.
Oh, it's making the most of it, really.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
It's a silver lining to a very dark cloud. Let's see, where was I going? It's kind of hard to know where I am in the sands between, but we're gonna head here.
I'm not gonna emoji react yet, since we usually like to do that together, Kimon, but they look amazing. Or the last sketchbook thing looks amazing, but I also remember last night we were up pretty late for a little bit too, and I saw your thing come in about like couldn't sleep, so I drew a dragon, and I was like, oh, come on. Like, when you can't sleep and you draw a dragon, it's just a mood.
Right? There we go. Nice. You know, another thing?
What?
Can't be greedy, right? Greed is one of those 7 deadly sins, right?
Yeah.
So like you can't hoard wealth. You'd have to like give it away or whatever. You can't have the nicest things because it would be vanity.
I think our Baldur's Gate playthrough, I think I'm doing the 10 Commandment run if you think about it. In my character. Without even knowing.
I
think I'm doing it because I'm not like even what Comfy said, like it could be played like that. I haven't lied. I'm nice to everybody, even if they start hurting and killing me. I haven't. The only thing would be if like, remember that one time? Oh my gosh, I was talking to that animal, the little squirrel, and then like it wasn't my fault. It was the dice.
Let's just say that
it was the dice's fault, not my fault. I felt really bad.
Well,
would that count? If the dice makes me do it, it's not me doing it. I didn't choose to do it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that exact reasoning is used by a number of nefarious individuals.
What I mean is though, like if I don't know.
The dice did it.
It's such a new concept to me, the whole 10 Commandments thing.
Yeah, because I think all the combat that you've engaged with has been self-defense.
Yes.
So like, I know like killing's still wrong, but that's like a little less wrong, right? But then we're kind of getting into like law as opposed to the commandments. So I don't know.
And that's a great question, Kate. What are they going to do when kindergartners start asking what adultery is? I have no clue.
Let's see. Nope, not even gonna try.
The funniest part, like, I don't know if you guys saw, like, the Texas, like, when they were talking about this bill as they were trying to pass it along with other stuff, they actually did this on a Sunday. And it's like, hey, why are you guys trying to make this pass on a Sunday when, like, you're not supposed to? You're not even following the commandments yourself.
Oh, yeah, the
that
irony.
was so funny.
The irony is lost on these people. You're supposed to rest.
And, like, you're telling me none of y'all have lied before? Like, funny.
I think you have to get to a certain point in politics.
You literally make, like, these things too long to even freaking read sometimes
like
to pass.
You make deals and you make fake promises to get farther. And maybe the promise wasn't initially fake, right? To be fair.
Or maybe it did have good intentions, but no,
it may
you're
have
wrong.
good intentions, but because of things that, you know, you weren't in that situation before. So now you have a different set of parameters, and what you thought you could easily do, now you can't. Or within the time frame that you said, and then everyone will obviously think that you're a liar.
And I don't know, Boxboy. Well, I think it's very up there for like the contribution to chat this week. Your comment from yesterday still has me swooning. Let's see.
Well,
Thou shalt not murder shouldn't count if they attack first. Self-defense isn't a violation. Who are we to judge?
I mean, I don't know.
And when I think of murder, I think of Ginny and Georgia these days.
That's true. That is a show. That is a show that has a lot to say. It's pretty good.
Very good.
It's a good drama.
I actually started putting it out. Like, I didn't remember a lot of stuff from season 1 since it was like years ago. So I started watching it again in the background, like while working. So like I can maybe catch the parts I missed before.
Isn't that great?
Those are the 7 deadly sins are a separate list from the 10 commandments, but there is a fair bit of overlap.
We'll see that, you know, if it's gonna, generally speaking, if I were going to play like a 10 Commandments run of a video game, I probably shouldn't like be super greedy and stuff, right? And I probably shouldn't, you know, be super gluttonous. I shouldn't be a character that can just pause the game and then consume half an inventory full of food to get health back. Because not only is that gluttony, but it's also like it's not fair, you know. It's not like the enemy that I'm fighting can do the same.
And hey, Corey, happy summer to you.
How's it going?
You can defend yourself by incapacitation. Not a word I say often.
It's swift and painless. It's the most humane.
Oh my gosh, that's one of the things that pissed me off in The Last of Us, though. Like, when you could have just, Abby could have ended Joel, like, without, you know, torturing him at the end of his life. Whereas Joel typically just one and done if he can, just end the life of someone, right?
Yeah.
But Abby was like, no, I'm going to make you suffer. I'm going to make this hurt. I'm going to keep doing this and let your loved one, like, watch and all this other stuff. Like, it was...
Right,
that was,
like,
I
Abby's
hate Abby.
dad had a quick death. Let's be honest,
Let's be
fair. Yeah, let's be honest about this.
That's more ethically sound than I know killing death, like no human should have the right to kill another human.
But in the context of a video game where you don't have to constantly say that.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
Doz was like, you're about to go on a rant. I'm gonna stop you.
It's like, because guys, everything in the world and the bad stuff, you know what I mean? I summed it up for you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean too.
I think most people here, like in our community and in chat, get it, but you never know who's gonna come across it and then just like misunderstand, which it's not really up to me to make everyone understand, and most people aren't gonna, but still, I like to be a little more
nuanced, detailed.
Yep. Well, still trying to be concise, but it can be hard to do so.
The concision.
Especially,
is that the right word? Concision?
Especially when you bring ethics into anything.
No, true. That's difficult.
We had
Where is it that I'm going?
We had a huge conversation with. It was via email, but it was still a conversation nonetheless, back and forth about like the usage of AI and how. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, like using AI in certain ways, like the ethics behind it, because a client wants us to do something with AI for them for their website. And some of it, like, I don't mind. But ethically, there were some things that I'm like, like, I don't know if I feel comfortable doing this for you, like, you know, in this particular way. But it's also work, and we, like, I don't know. We had that whole dilemma. At the end of the day, though, we stood by our grounds and our ethics to be like, these are the things we're okay with doing with AI. These are the things we're not.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm glad we stood
Plus,
our ground, and I can't wait.
Some of that stuff that we didn't want to do, like, it was going to create its own problem
in the long run, for them and for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the tough thing about AI. It's it can be very creatively interesting, but also very inflexible. And the more involved task that you ask of AI, the less agency that you have as a creative. And that can definitely rear its ugly head when you need to make a pivot in the future. And it's like,
yeah,
well, geez, how do I tell this AI all the little intricacies that I need to have happen? And it's more than just like generating a picture, right? It's more than just making an edit like that.
Correct.
There's a lot of layers to things.
This person, like, already has a phenomenal brand and following and engagement and business, and it's like, yes, this year has seen a dip for her and for everybody, but that doesn't mean you should just aggressively use AI to try to fix whatever issues you think needs fixing.
Right, like, don't panic.
Like, don't panic, make any decisions, like, strategize, be more intentional, like, it's gonna be okay, like, it's gonna be fine. Let's figure out how, like, what are these goals that you're hoping to accomplish with it that maybe we can do without or in other ways, you know? So it's been interesting. I'm very excited to see how they respond to it by next week, because it was in their, like, follow-up email today. So
yeah.
We shall see. And I wasn't wondering about the new Rick and Morty season Mario Kart, but it's unfortunate that it's pretty boring for fans of the show.
Oh no.
Except for one episode, potentially. We actually saw the new episode of Bob's Burgers today from last night.
Oh, yeah.
And it was really good. Like, I think Bob's Burgers is doing a great job, like, this many years later. I hope it keeps going, because I'm enjoying it. This one was a very heavy, like, Linda episode, and she's one of my favorites.
She's the wife/mom character.
Yeah, but also Bob, like, had his moments, too. Like, that were so... I don't know. It was just a really good episode. We got a lot of Linda lore. I don't know if any of y'all have seen the episode or watched that show.
Oh, nice event. Let's go. Wait, have I killed these guys
I think this type of
before?
run is something more possible in choice-driven games. Anyways, chat, do we think the Elden Ring 10 Commandments run is possible?
So, technically, it would be possible, but you would be relying solely on summons. Like, and I don't mean summoning other people. I think that kind of defeats the purpose when you give the control of the game over to somebody else. But you could technically get through the game with great difficulty, with, I think, holding strong to the 10 Commandments, so long as you're okay with using spirit summons. Because you could at least support your spirit summons and heal them and do stuff like that. Oh my god, really? That's like never landed on me.
Midnight Coffee said, by the way, guys, I realized in SpongeBob there's an episode called One Crab's Trash. The soda drinking Smitty Werbin Jurgen Jensen episode must be the prequel to this game.
Oh yeah?
That was a fun comment to read. To quote Gunk on the World, Boxbase says, AI acts so similar to real people now, we must as well. Freaking, this is not chat friendly, but you can guess what the punchline is.
Yeah, did y'all see that? I saw a very short clip of it as part of like a clip of clips, basically. Did I really just get myself drunk? How did I do that? Am I moving weird? What am I trying to say? Oh yeah, I think this guy basically kisses an android, right? That's like just standing there, and the face is of a person. The front of the android is of a person, and it has like long black hair. And you know, looking at it straight on, you could believe it would be a stoic person. And then all the micro movements of the mouth and the cheeks and the eyes was very convincing. And it's like we are not that far. Like
I know. It's scary.
We're gonna have robots that like people are gonna have relationships with.
Did you hear that our local grocery store HEB now has like robots that can deliver like 10 or plus items or 10 or fewer items, like for a quick delivery, and it's like being rolled out in Austin. And look, Flo, we got a key. You've been waiting for this moment. We got another key. We have 2 now. We need 1 more.
I dodged all 3. Oh, okay, I didn't dodge that very obvious easy one.
Also, we did see that you've been posting more in TV and movies. We saw that you had recommended a couple things, Flo.
And the Squidward thing.
Yeah, which we came in earlier today, but we haven't seen it yet.
But I can understand the premise.
We're definitely like on Discord and we get the notifications. We can't like just go away from work to reply to everything or react to everything all the time.
Are we sure ChatGPT can lie? How do we tell the difference between ChatGPT lying and ChatGPT being wrong?
You gotta check your sources. And ChatGPT sometimes does give you like the references to where they're pulling this information from, which
Sometimes
I do appreciate.
they do. Sometimes.
You can also ask it.
You could ask it. And I'm wondering when it's gonna start denying people. Noosh, I think it's about time. Obviously, we have a long list. But to add to that list, I think it's about time that we add iRobot featuring Will Smith to that watch movies.
Sure. Did you tell the Globby Globs what I promised to watch with you this summer?
No.
You haven't talked about it yet. Do you want to wait till we actually start, or do you want to tell them now?
No, I think we can tell them now.
So this is a long time coming. Doza has been wanting this since the start of our relationship. Probably even longer with whoever his future person was going to be.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's be real. Like, it was gonna probably be that.
I told Doza earlier this year, this summer I will finally watch this show with you. However you would like to experience it with me, and we're finally gonna do it. And today's the first day of summer, so go ahead, babe. Let the Globby Globs know what we're finally watching together.
She's agreed to watch Naruto with me.
Yeah. Naruto is going down this summer.
I can't believe it.
At least the start of the journey. Like, I don't know how long this thing is. Like, it's gonna finish in the summer or not for us.
We're not watching fillers. It's not gonna take forever.
Oh yeah, he has a plan.
I have a plan.
He has a document.
I do. I have a plan. There's gonna be plenty that we avoid because it's not important, and it's not gonna be the slog that I grew up with. Because if there was any time that I felt like anything was a slog in my life, it was Naruto. To be honest.
Yeah.
It was just one of those things, and I'm going to completely absolve you from having to go through that.
And see, yeah, Shaggy, you were like, that's 300 episodes. Midnight Coffee is excited. Yes. Naruto brings back memories. Don't watch Shippuden. That is long.
So, we will be watching Shippuden.
Shippuden, sorry, I don't know.
It's part of the story, really. It's really they just named it differently for branding, I feel. But it's basically the continuation. It's like there's like a time skip of like 3 years. It's like, oh, Naruto's, he's not 12 or whatever. Now he's like 16.
Dang.
And things get, like, the stakes just get so much higher.
Yeah.
Well,
it's been years in the making.
Watching.
Of like us watching this together. Because I only know references to it, really. I've never, like, obviously I know the Naruto run, because who doesn't? But, yeah, Doza's been wanting this for a long time. And it's been a while since we've watched an entire animated series that he's been wanting, and I was like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, like we had watched like the first episode of the Yu Yu Hakusho live action, which was great. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
We haven't gone back because it's too scary.
It's very scary. I had nightmares after we watched it. It was very dark. I need to fight my own demons first a little bit before I can watch darker things like that. And I'm getting there. I've been working on it.
You should just watch the cartoon with me.
Naruto or Yu Yu Hakusho?
Both.
Pick one. We can have both in the same summer. That's too much.
Well, we'll do Naruto because it's way bigger, and it's gonna help you understand a lot more things because it's just so important in pop culture.
And Comfy, I had promised Doza earlier this year that this summer I will finally like sit down and let us watch Naruto together and let us experience it the way he's always wanted to experience it with me. So it's going down. Today's the first day of summer, so here we are.
Yep. What is this? Is that a magnet? That's concerning. Yeah, so I have a plan for it. We're gonna avoid all of the stuff that didn't age super well. We're also gonna be avoiding all of the fillers. So y'all can Google how long Naruto is, and actually it's like a third of that. The rest of it's filler garbage that's unnecessary.
So yeah, again, experiencing it the way Doza wants to. And
Yeah.
Kate, William first said Nusha's about to do Naruto. Ayo, she's gonna see the 6 paths of plot.
Yeah. So that's another thing. For fun, I'll listen to videos of people talking about and debating Naruto stuff. There's no point to it. It's just mindless fun.
Well,
And I'll be like, "Hey, Noosh, do you know anything about this thing?" And then she's like, "Yeah, that's actually really important in Hinduism." And I'm like, yeah.
he has baited me like this for the last 9 years.
Yeah,
So,
I've just consistently done it.
He does this thing where he knows how to persuade and entice me with things that I'm already interested in to be able to be like, see, this is why we should do this. And then when we do, yeah, I do enjoy it. There's nothing that Doza's had me do that, for the most part. There are some videos that I wish I never had to watch. But like, when it comes to shows, he hasn't been wrong for the most part. Like, we do enjoy similar things. I just need a good story to get me intrigued, really. And that's, like, obviously Naruto's so popular, I'm sure it's going to be a good story.
It didn't become this big accidentally.
Yeah. Kate said, when I ask AI science questions, it gives me BS. I asked about humans and made up titles to studies, but when I checked the links, one of the studies was about zoology, all unrelated. I think it also depends on which AI you're using. Like when you're trying to like do research versus like just fun things or what have you, like it's all very like there's a strategy and intention behind each thing, and also the way you essentially train, quote unquote, like how to utilize AI. I primarily use AI to honestly, like, it's helped me with coding a little bit to go more efficiently and like to find my errors, like, and like to be better.
Yeah, I like using AI as like a more advanced search engine.
Yeah, like learning and like research, essentially.
It's way more efficient because like you guys see where like Google and Bing are all going. They're going to like they're pushing up the sponsored links first, and it's a lot more difficult to get like specific information that's not only relevant but also like timely, right? And it's just getting so bogged down. I feel the more the years go on, just Googling things becomes less and less useful. I'm going to Reddit way more than I ever thought I would to find answers to very simple questions, because I don't want to go through a bunch of random forums from 2013.
Someone's already asked this and it's on Reddit and someone already has a better answer and like crowdsourced information.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's so much easier.
To clarify, Shaky Gamer, the anime didn't give me nightmares. The first live action episode of Yu Yu Hakusho gave me nightmares.
Yeah, the anime
It was
won't
very
give you nightmares.
vividly detailed in live action, and it freaked me out. And it's kind of
visceral,
scary, to
too
be
real.
honest. Like, even the premise.
Yeah, the horror aspects of Yu Yu Hakusho are
And
just not really there in the
Keep
anime.
in mind,
They
I
really
don't
turned
do
them up.
scary stuff very often. So it's very like, oh my gosh. And we watched it at night, right before bed, and I was like, seriously? Like, I wanted cuddles and this is what you put on? But here we are. And that's why we've only seen one episode of it.
Yep.
William said, Doza, you taught her the Rinnegan?
The Rinnegan.
Rinnegan, my man.
yeah. Well, you can't teach Rinnegan because bloodlines and... You mean Rasengan? Because I would teach her that.
Also, everyone said Frederick, Frederick, like, did you steal from his grave or something?
What is this Frederick thing? Because one of the...
I assume you were a grave like in the game?
Well, one of the spirit summons for Revenant in Elden Ring Night Rain is named Frederick.
Oh, and Mario Kart, for context, I wanted like a chill thing to cuddle to go to bed, like to fall asleep with, right? Sometimes we watch cartoons at the end of the day because Doza knows I'll fall asleep to that.
Oh!
So instead, though, that night he was like, let's put on Yu Yu Hakusho live action. I was like, this is not what I wanted. And there you go, Rip Frederick. What is it?
I have no idea. It's probably some dev
little
joke.
thing. Yeah, like it's, I guess,
Reference. I shouldn't say joke.
reference, yeah. I did get horror flicks. Yes, you're right, Midnight Coffee. I wanted Netflix and cuddles, and then I got horror flicks.
An effective date for Noosh is not to take her to a horror movie and then have her like grab your arm and whatever. You know, y'all know the classic teenage trope.
This one time, Doza surprised me. It was shortly after like the live action Beauty and the Beast came out, and we went to a movie theater, and it was honestly like we were like the only ones in there, and we basically had a private theater, but like one big enough to fill everybody, and we watched the live action Beauty and the Beast. Now that was romantic.
Oh yeah. And plus, the scary stuff's not that scary
And he
because,
didn't-
like, the scary guy is the good guy.
I was gonna say, he didn't even tell me what movie we were gonna see, and it was really nice. So yeah, I don't do scare. I just don't like it, guys. Like, I'm not gonna pay to get scared. It's just not my thing. But I do it. Like, I go with Doza and one of our good friends almost every year to that haunted house, 13th floor here in San Antonio. I hate it every time, but I enjoy the company and the fun, like, you know, banter and stuff afterwards. I really go for the dinner after than an actual haunted house. And because of the people. They're good people.
That is the most enjoyable
Yes,
part.
but like, I don't like to scare myself.
Why is the game rumbling? Why isn't my controller rumbling?
It doesn't explicitly say it, but it supposedly gives plus 20% microplastic drops.
What?
And wait, Mario Kart, can you hear what we're eating?
No, because I don't think so. It's because, like, I was talking while I was eating.
Oh, okay.
And it was a dead giveaway.
So we're eating fruit. I'm having some nectarines. Doza's having strawberries.
Correct. 20% item discovery and health drain and increased microplastics. Do microplastic increases, do they stack? Because maybe it'll be worth... To increase my stowaway capacity, I need to buy it. And it would cost me 30,000 microplastics. But then I could have 2.
Frederick, the financially savvy fish spirit.
Is that what that's called?
Andrew said that, so you know.
I don't think he'd lie. Yeah. There we go.
Lump sucker sounds like an insult. It also sounds kind of gross.
Ow, what the hell, dude? Okay, let's just quickly use this.
Mario Kart's also eating strawberries right now. Let's go.
Very nice.
It's good to have fruit. Does anyone else have any stream snacks or food they'd like to share with the chat?
Share with the chat.
Like, what are you having for dinner? Or whatever meal you're having soon.
Let's also replace this. That's fine.
I kind of want like a dessert croissant soon.
You can have it. I'll probably also have one with you. Why is it shaky? Is it because Shaky Gamer's here? I'm just kidding.
True to her
a
name, and
dumb
Coffee's
joke.
having some coffee. Let's go.
You know, I never really got into nighttime coffee, but I see the appeal, and I've had it on occasion, and it's always just like, am I allowed? Can this be happening?
Comfy's carving out a grapefruit right now, and it's so delicious. Do you like grapefruit, Doza? We've never gotten it before.
No. Comfy can have all of the grapefruit. It's his.
Why do you not like grapefruit?
It's too bitter. It's like, every time I have a grapefruit, I could have had a navel orange. I'm a very opportunity cost driven person. That's how I keep things in check, and it's how I don't overindulge. I've had friends tell me that they're jealous of my my money saving skills for that exact reason.
We did buy our fruit from Costco, so we do have enough for the entire class.
That, and like if Costco sold grapefruit, it'd be like 3 pounds of grapefruit, and it's like, what am I gonna do with that? Honestly.
It's almost as big as like their onion bags.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna engage with that. Like, no. Let the other people of the world
Also,
who love grapefruit enjoy grapefruit.
Mario Kart, did you actually throw like an actual banana peel from an actual banana at your Switch physically? Like, is that what you mean? That's wild.
I could imagine. Let's see what I can do with this. Plus 4 MSG.
Midnight always brings a cup of liquid life when she comes to these streams.
Plus 2 MSG.
We try to have a rule that we don't have coffee after 2 o'clock typically in the afternoon.
Yeah.
That's kind of like our goal, but like for me, my goal has changed so often. Like, I do not have coffee at all, really. If I have coffee, it's probably been like once or twice a month. For example, we did have coffee on iced coffee day. Like I finally had some, but like even then it was like a chai latte, so it was like, you know, different.
My coffee, cream and sugar, please. I need it. I can't do black coffee. I know that there are higher grades of coffee, better coffee out there that is smoother, and then you don't need necessarily as much.
Ooh.
I've been getting into cold brew. Not that I've been making it because I don't have the means, but I've been getting into it.
Like when we go out.
Yeah, when we go out. Yeah, like if there's a cold brew option, I'll typically pick that.
He specifically likes the one from Dunkin' Donuts.
I do, yeah.
Comfy said he's a big fan of that bitterness. He can't even do very sweet anymore. He drinks his coffee black. Did you know this? Because I didn't. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
No, I think he's mentioned it once before.
coffee
but I
black
think it
thing?
was I think it was in person.
Huh.
But we were probably talking about a bunch of other things
True.
at the same time. So, you know. Hooray! Oh, sweet. Maximum health increase. Look how big
Has
our health
Comfy
bar
had
is.
coffee at our place? Not yet, right?
No, because it's usually at night. And
That's true.
yeah.
I feel like
What's this guy do?
I want him to try our coffee black.
That
Because we are never going to do that.
No.
So I want someone to try it to see if they like it.
I
think
wouldn't
you
know.
would.
I wouldn't know what makes a good coffee like that.
You just make the coffee and don't put cream and sugar. Or like milk.
No, I know, but I mean, like, I don't know what makes. I don't know, like, oh, the notes and the body and the.
Well, that's why like Comfy would tell us because he's going to be drinking it black.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's
We
yeah,
don't
that's what
really
I'm
know a
getting
lot of
at. That's
people who
exactly
drink coffee
what
black.
I'm getting at.
Yeah. He said he'd love to. So
Ow!
yeah, we'll do it.
Dude, this guy's range is crazy.
When Mario Kart worked at Costco, someone returned a 72 box of yeah, of rubbers, and half of them were gone. Doza. How dare you even try to return something like that?
That's not okay.
Why do programmers stay up late with their coffee? They need it while working on JavaScript. Let's go. When I was in undergrad, I used to drink those Monster Java double shots. Super unhealthy. But did the job correct for keeping me up long hours to do all the things.
You may do, you know, what you had,
That's true.
and you didn't complain. Not nearly enough as much as you should have.
Thanks for saying that, babe.
You're welcome.
I still try not to
Feelings are
complain a lot.
valid. Yeah, but we have a very open line of communication. So.
Me and you, like, yes, I will talk about my complaints with you, but I don't necessarily complain to the outside world.
No, I didn't claim
Yeah.
that you did. Show anyone? Does anyone have a screenshot when I said that? Why is the world shaking? I need to get closer to where it's shaking. Oh, good, more stuff.
I want coffee
Whoa.
right now, but I have to wait till 8 at work tomorrow. I mean, do you have to? I mean, oh, you'll stay up all night. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, we try to stop at 2, at least for Doza, like, since he does drink coffee almost daily now. It's really
close.
funny, because when we met, I drank more coffee than I should, like, health-wise, and Doza drank no ounce of coffee ever. And then eventually, over time, he started liking the coffee I make, and so he started drinking the coffee, and now he's surpassed me as the coffee maker in this home.
You've never made me coffee.
Yes, I have. What are you talking about?
The coffee. We're talking about the coffee.
I was the one who got you
She
on
knows what we're
coffee.
talking about. She's just.
Doza,
She's
no.
doing a bit. She's doing a bit.
This is how you're forgetting things.
What are you talking about?
You did not drink coffee when I met you.
I know. That's what I said.
And you said I've never made you coffee? I'm the reason you drink coffee now.
I feel like I was part of it.
Well, yes, because you had to drink it. Just because you make the most
you've
beverages.
made me though?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm always making it.
No, I make it first and then you learn how and then you do it because you have more time than I do.
No, we chose to spend our time in that way.
I would gladly switch over and you take all of our client calls and I do more of the cooking and making drinks around here, Doza.
I don't think that's best.
I don't think that's best for our life either. But here you are trying to say that I don't do anything or I've never done it for you.
No, I didn't say that. I just
Yes,
I
you
couldn't
did.
remember.
Well, now do you remember that I've taught you how to cook some of these things and I taught you how to make coffee and now you've surpassed me? Like I said, I was giving you your kudos that you make it your own now. But you didn't have these things until I showed it to you and you liked it.
Yeah, I know, but like the coffee thing, I don't remember that, but I know that it happened. So can you describe to me what scenario it was that you got me
I
hooked
was
on
making
this?
coffee for myself, and then you tried it and you liked it.
Oh, was that it?
And then you were like, I think I'd prefer iced. And then we did that. And now you do all kinds of things.
Oh, that's what it is. That's a disconnect because I asked for iced. Yeah.
Which is fine. Like,
No,
oh
I know
my
it's fine.
gosh.
I'm not upset that I asked for
Chad,
ice.
do you see what's going on here?
Why would I be upset that I asked for ice?
No, like, I'm just as mad as Kril. What incarnation is going on in that head of yours?
All this banging and noise. Oh, I didn't mean to eat that.
Anyways.
Yeah, well, thanks for introducing me to coffee. It's pretty good.
You're welcome.
Big fan.
You see what I live with?
I'm so cool. Look at me. Ah! I fell.
Got that disco ball.
Yeah, I'm cool. But, oh, I should go back and
I've
talk to
never
that thing.
had mushroom tea.
Mushroom tea? No, I haven't either. I'm scared.
Is it good? Is there
I don't
like
know.
specific brand?
Does it have caffeine? Is it supposed to? What do you mean Ed and Eddie Midnight Coffee? Was there an Ed character that I missed? I can hear my own thoughts again. Oh crap, I can hear my own thoughts again. The music was a blessing in disguise. Bring it back, I'll do anything. Whoops, I gotta go. Okay, I thought he was gonna give us something, but that's fine that he didn't. There we go. Yeah, mushroom tea is totally a thing. I just don't know. Like, I like mushrooms. There's a whole bunch of different kinds and made in different ways, but never in like liquid form. Part of a soup. Sea slug. Ooh, increases effectiveness of dodge rolls. That sounds like a crutch.
There are some brands out there that actually like market themselves as mushroom tea. So you don't have to always make it yourself.
Yeah, it's like a thing. I have heard of it for a few years now. Okay, where am I going? I feel like I've collected almost everything in the sands between. So now I need to critically think about what is it narrative? Oh, this is different. All these spikes? What would cause spikes like naturally? Do you think these are natural?
I mean,
oh my gosh. Okay, there's a bunch of, oh my god, it's like a minefield.
Yeah. Did you avoid leveling adaptability in Dark Souls 2? Comfy asks.
I would level it to like 25 and then I would stop. I was recently listening, when I say recently, I mean like a month ago. I was listening to someone do like a full-on breakdown of like how adaptability is still misunderstood. Because it's not just adaptability means more iframes, it's like a whole, I don't know, it was like a 40-minute video or something. No, my disco ball! Let go of it! Oh, my swings are too slow.
So better dodges are not a crutch then, huh? Says Comfy in all caps.
That's different.
Get diffed. I don't know.
Almost. I have plenty of iframes on this little crab guy. I have not had an issue with dodging. Every time I dodge and I get hit, it's because it was a skill issue. But in Dark Souls 2, that is not the case. You literally start with like the tiniest amount of iframes, and it's just not easy, and you have to level a specific stat. And I don't even think it tells you that it improves your dodge. I think it just says increases resistances, which who cares? So like a lot of people would like be like, oh, Dark Souls 2 sucks, and they would drop it immediately because they kept getting hit when they would dodge because they were used to timing in Dark Souls 1. But that's not how it goes. And yes, I agree that it's stupid that you would have to level up a specific stat until the game was like feels good, the game like feels good to play. But you know, it's just a few levels. It's not that big of a deal.
The Night Coffee says Dark Souls 2's hitbox is weird. Some bosses can hit you 10 feet away. That's exaggerating, but not by much.
There is a bit of that. There are some janky hitboxes. I'm not gonna argue against it. It never really bothered me all that much though.
Is Dark Souls 2 the co-op one or the third one?
They're all co-op.
Well, like the thing that you were saying for our stream.
Oh, I know that there's a mod for Dark Souls 3 seamless co-op as well as Elden Ring.
Okay, so I keep getting that confused. I think I've asked this like 100 times, but I haven't remembered.
I know that same developer like made a 2-player version for Night Rain, but like it's not balanced around that. It's still balanced around having 3 people. It's just that functionally you can technically get 2 to work, which is why FromSoft's taking time to make sure that 2-player works like it's supposed to.
Right.
You wouldn't want it to be unfair, right?
No, of course not.
But that same developer has done seamless co-op for Elden Ring and has done seamless co-op for Dark Souls 3. Oh my god, these are annoying. If they do one for Dark Souls 2, like, that would be great, but I don't know what the, I don't know how many people out there are, like, clamoring for, like, a seamless co-op experience specifically for, like, the least popular, you know, game in the franchise. You know what I mean?
Sir alone can hit you with his stab even if you're far away from it to the left.
Okay, yeah, that guy is kind of lame.
Pursuer
yeah.
stab,
Cool,
grab attack still triggers comfy.
Yes. Actually, for the Pursuer and his stab, I got used to the janky hitbox, and I played around it. Because I would make it a point in my playthroughs to be like, I'm gonna kill the Pursuer, and just so that everyone else knows. The Pursuer is, he's a boss character that, like, will show up at specific intervals in the first level of the game as you make your way to the first, like, actual boss. And he's meant to be this force that you're supposed to run away from, because he's way too strong typically for, like, you know, your unleveled, unupgraded self.
Gotcha.
So we got to a point where it's like, no, I'm gonna kill him. Because then he can't pursue me anymore. He'll just be dead and I'll get a nice little bonus.
These worms are like Flo and Midnight Coffee both are kind of talk about that.
That's exactly what it is, isn't it? Bobbit Trap. Place a spectral bobbit worm to ensnare and devour any enemy that walks across a tiny spot.
Oh,
I love
cool. Now
traps.
you can utilize it.
One of my favorite builds in Kingdoms of Amular Reckoning, which I never finished, was to build around traps, and I would just lead enemies into them, and they would explode and get snared, and it was really funny.
Comfy says it's actually a crime that the Pursuer isn't an invader in Night Rain. It
is. I think we have. I think how people feel about that character that boss I've showed you a few times, Noosh. Oh my gosh, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank.
Also, Comfy said goated game, by the way.
Dark Souls 2 is goated. Thank you for agreeing with me.
Midnight also loves the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's a specific, very depressing but interesting vibe about Dark Souls 2 that stands out, aside from the more colorful variants of Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3.
And Midnight Coffee, yeah, earlier when you guys were talking about it, I made the connection that it was an actual thing, like bobbit worms. I had no idea. It's insane. But like most of the creatures and critters that we see in this game have been actual real life things, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
oh, wait,
I love it.
Comfy was talking about
I know they were, but that was the joke.
Got it. Okay,
I know both of y'all were talking about Amalur.
I didn't say Kirby, Flo, but Kirby is a great game, and series and character and all of the above. Also, yeah, Doza hasn't had a death yet tonight so far.
We've gotten really close.
The goal is always to not die, right? I don't know if we can go as far as saying this whole night will be deathless, but yeah.
That's fun. Whoa!
I haven't seen the Glob Kirby here tonight yet, but I hope wherever he is, he's doing well today.
Whew. I hope so too.
Shaky Gamer says first Dark Soul game was 2, still haven't beaten it. And that's perfectly alright. Souls games are hard.
You know what area of Dark Souls 2 I really like? That's quite contentious
all
with
the
people. Well, yeah, I mean, for the most part, I do. There's an area where It's oh damn, 10,000. Wow. Okay.
Hey, it's like a staple remover.
It
It is, right. Exactly.
I love you.
I love you too.
I was trying to say there's an area where like in the lore it's like a bandit forest, right? Which we've had in Dark Souls 1, so it's kind of more of that. But the difference is that this area, it's daytime. And it's like, well, how do bandits, get the jump on people during the daytime? Let me tell you, Noosh.
Comfy said you better not say Earthen Peak.
That's not so bad.
What are you gonna say? Go though.
Earthen Peak's covered in poison. Like,
but what are you gonna
it.
say? Say the place.
The place. If I knew the name, I would tell you. But that's okay. We don't need to know the name. The area is infamous for being very foggy. The whole forest is covered in a thick,
like the Korok
dense
forest
fog. Yes, like when you run into an area you're not supposed to, and it gets too foggy and you can't progress anymore.
Shrouded Woods.
Shrouded Woods, yes. That
How do you
sounds
forget
right.
that?
Whatever, like.
Got you, baby.
It could have been Poison Mountain, but instead it's Earthen Peak. So like, give me some slack on this like Shrouded Woods nonsense.
Well, it's okay because you forgot that I taught you how to make coffee, but here we are.
No.
I'm so upset by that, by the way. I'm letting it go right now on stream, but you're gonna get it later.
How would I learn? I wouldn't be able to read instructions. Like, are you kidding me? I can't do that. Of course I needed your help. Shrouded Woods is an area where there's a bunch of enemies that can like do a ton of damage to you, kind of like assassins where they just come out of nowhere, except that they don't. There's an extremely faint white silhouette of the enemies that are almost impossible to see even at a walking pace because of the fog, and I just love that. I love that so much. I don't know why I do. It's probably the most masochistic area that's like meant to be not fun, and it's just
you're the guy who also liked it when it was super foggy in the morning sometimes, like just in real life, but then it's like super dangerous to drive to.
Oh yeah, and yet I haven't seen that Mist movie,
yeah,
the horror movie from like 2000s.
The pizza box looks familiar because it's like from Pizza Tower.
It looks familiar because we've been there before, I think is
that too. It looks like somebody took a white colored pencil and drew silhouettes on white paper and they stab you.
Whoa.
That's pretty horrific.
Yeah, and they can deal a ton of damage, and you can aggro more than one, and you won't even know it until they're all smacking you. That's what makes it so fun.
We haven't seen a sponge down here yet.
Yeah. Well,
not like SpongeBob.
In the city.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
Not one that's sentient. Sentient? Sentimental? Yeah, not one like that.
Not one like that. That's what I meant.
Where'd these guys come from? I'm gonna go where they were.
You don't remember the Krusty Krab pizza episode, Mario Kart?
The pizza for you and me?
Yeah.
What's at this chain?
I feel like that's the episode, that and like the turtleneck. Like there's certain episodes that really stick out to me.
Oh, right, we have a map. I forgot. Can I zoom out? Yes. Okay.
So right now you're in the sands between.
Yeah, and that looks like Flotsam Vale, right? With all the planks and like the
lagoon. You're hoping to get a lot of stuff through this lands between, just like leveling up kind of thing?
Oh yeah, I've gotten a ton of stuff.
Do you want to like make some story progression tonight, or do you want to?
Yeah,
what's the plan?
I think that we should. Let's go up there because that looks like it goes somewhere like new. Where is that in relation to us? Okay, so we need to head east to the teleport.
I don't remember the sweater out of Tears Midnight Coffee. I'm talking about the Squidward, like it's like the best time to wear a
striped sweater.
Is all the time. That one is what I was referencing. Is that the same episode?
I think so. I think because Squidward rejects the striped sweater.
Oh, and that's why. Like, will you take one with my tears? You're right.
Take this one out of my tears.
That is the same episode. It's coming back to me.
Pretty good. We gotta just put SpongeBob on the background, because it's just...
No, because you won't get any work done.
Yeah, I will. Well, I mean, like, if you don't pay enough attention, I won't.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna.
This doesn't seem to work for either of us.
No.
This is sad and unfortunate.
The only time we've watched SpongeBob, like, actually is, like, sometimes when we're traveling, we'll just put the TV on to like, you know, Nickelodeon, it'll be SpongeBob on, or like some cartoon, like whatever. And that's the background. But at home, when we're working, we don't put that as a background. That would be not good for either of us.
Right.
One with the collar turtleneck. That's the kind. Yeah, that's it.
Ah. Oh.
The pretty patties. The karate. Oh, the comically, like, he's working so hard on his paper and it's just but written so beautifully.
Yeah, that's a good one. What about the nasty patty?
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Look, he's choking. That's so funny. There we go. Okay.
The
How
chocolate
are you still
episode.
alive?
The salty spittoon.
Oh, you know what episode got banned? The one where they're like, well, you're gonna miss the panty raid.
Nah.
Because of course it got banned.
We haven't had any new outfits yet today, right?
No, not yet. We could go for one.
We were just talking about how like we've been in the lands between for a while now, so we're gonna try to make some progression story-wise.
Yeah, let's hit up, let's sell some of our stuff that we've picked up, and then we can buy things. We can buy things. We'll see where we're at with stuff.
We also saw that episode before the ban.
Sure did. We can actually upgrade. Where's the, I guess this is a good place to be.
When you watch like old cartoons now sometimes and you get like references you didn't get as a kid, it's like, dang, this show is just as much for the parents as it was for the kids.
It really was, wasn't it? I don't need one of those. I could go with a tackle pouch. That seems useful. Let's go upgrade our weapon.
There is probably no way for us to know how that episode or whatever episode would be like in German flow. You're kind of our resident German glob around here.
Yes.
And if you don't know, chances are super slim for the rest of us.
I don't even know the names of the episodes in English.
That's true. We just know references.
You're better off like Googling the whatever phrase of the meme that we're talking about in English, and then just see if you even like recognize what episode it might have been from, and then go from there. Oh, is the game lagging? Or am I freaking out? I don't think the game's lagging.
I think you're tripping.
Am I tripping?
Probably. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Right. I want to upgrade the weapon first. There we go, over here.
I'm sorry to hear that you cut the tip of your right index finger, Mario Kart. That's no fun.
Ooh.
Each tap is 1,000 universes of pain. Ooh, be careful.
Kril's fork upgraded to level 4.
Good
Nice.
job.
It's real chunky.
How many levels
looking
are there?
now. I don't know. Maybe 10? Who knows? Maybe 7? Lucky number 7? Does anyone know how many there are? Where was the stowaway
Andrew
kid?
said I asked because there was a really cool outfit on the east side of the sands between. Again, you do you. I also like how the you do you, since you use the letter U, like it looks like a face.
Like uwu, but...
Yeah, but like different, like you do you instead of you. It reminds me of that every time. It's really funny. Like in my head, for me. Probably no one else.
Aren't you fun? What would more 40,000? Okay. Let's buy a new stowaway. Let's see if there's anything really cool and interesting.
This could be rock bottom instead of bikini bottom.
Dismiss. Oh, dismiss like I could sell. Okay. I don't want to sell Chom. We barely used him.
Then don't.
Okay.
It doesn't look like you have any like inventory space issues here in this game.
Not really.
So that's good.
Kind of comes down to, I don't really like the ones that's like plus this, minus that. I'm gonna get rid of those. There might be a use case where it's like, I need to spam one type of attack. I'm not gonna be able to do that, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. Let's get rid of some of these. Oh, no, not this one, not this one. Sell some of these lesser stuff and then see where we're at with the... I wonder if I could level up from this. I probably could. let's get rid of these. I've never used them. I don't even understand it, to be honest. And these are just nice to have because they only cost like 1. So I'll keep one of them. Okay, now let's hire... I think I want to hire more fruit stickers because I like having more things to level up with. This is Razor Blade. Increased attack speed. That's cool. Reduced attack speed. Packing peanuts. No. And then I kind of know what the rest of these do. Oh, and I guess you can buy back stuff that you sold. I'm gonna buy a fruit sticker. I think I can only afford to, like, equip 2. Sells Patrick, SpongeBob. Sell Frederick. Oh, poor Frederick. Wait, did I just buy this for no reason? Oh, okay. I need to come back when I have 40,000 so that I can equip 3 of those stickers. That would be great. I didn't do the math right. I didn't realize I had already equipped 2 stickers. I thought I only had 1. Let me go to... What can I level up? I don't want to level up. I want to save. Shellport, we're going to go here and spend some of the crystals, I think. We have 92 of them, so... I've spent all... The reason why I didn't buy anything like the Razor Blade is because I've spent this whole game learning my, like, timings for my attack patterns, and I'm not about to relearn that.
I finished my fruit.
Would you like some of mine? Or would you like more?
No, I'm okay. Right now. I just
Okay.
wanted to let you know. I was quiet for a moment. I was just eating fruit.
That's okay. What is
You
this?
still have quite a bit of yours. Did you need time to eat yours?
I'm okay. I'm doing
Okay.
alright. I would...
Are you trying to like space it out throughout the whole stream? Because it's just gonna get to room temperature.
I'm just really good at,
We should get those bowls that keep things cold, just like water stays cold in those glasses.
Oh, I need a little more.
That would be fun.
Oh, yeah. I thought about, like, what if I got a bigger bowl and I put, like, ice in it, and then I put a little bowl?
No, we should just get one of those insulated
Those can
bowls.
get messy.
Yeah, we should get those insulated bowls that keep things cold, and then our fruit can stay cold for 4 hours.
Yeah, that would be better.
That would be fun.
Anyways, yeah, we're gonna save up. Was I doing anything in the upper crust? I don't think so. Other than, like, I can ask the old guy, like, hey, what was I supposed to be doing? And then see what he says.
Get a little update refresher.
I think...
Because it was at the end of stream last night.
Yeah.
Alright, dude, what's up?
Remind me where I'm going? Were you not just paying attention, child? Roland's taking the map. We've got to head to the docks at Flotsam Vale. It's our only chance to catch him.
It's been 24 hours, Conch.
Oh, Flotsam Vale.
Also, that game sounds wild. Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro-Am.
What?
They play across really scuffed New Jersey golf course. Whole monsters attack them. One of the holes is on the moon. One is a candy universe. You can hit Meatwad as the ball. It's a good, bad game. The only reason I don't recommend streaming it is because every time Shake kills an enemy, he yells, "I'm number one, baby," and it's so annoying.
Well, like, Shake being annoying is kind of like his... That's his, like, primary personality trait, is it not?
I guess.
Where... real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, no, what's up?
Where in the east is it? Is it in this little kelp area?
The skin
Yeah.
that Andrew was talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. That's a...
Or, like, is it, like, over here where this shell is? Generally speaking? Because I did kind of want to see what I can get before going to Flotsam Vale. How long have we been streaming? An hour and 37 minutes.
Yes. Mario Kart answered as well.
Thanks. It was west.
It was west.
I thought you meant west.
Not west.
Not west. Okay, well, same question, but west.
No worries, Andrew.
Is it in this Chains forest? Is it by this crane? Is it over here by this dumpster, which I hadn't realized before? So, like, those are our 3 big landmarks. Dumpster, Chains, and crane.
It's Upper West before the Grove.
Upper West before the Grove.
What kind of compass are you reading, Doza?
So I'm gonna go up over here where these, like, layers are, these little pancakes, and see if that's where I need to be. northwest.
A mantis blocks the entrance.
Oh, okay. So if we see one, then we just need to kick his ass.
Ass kicking is yes.
What is that noise? I'm scared. I don't know what that was. That was weird.
Don't let it bug you.
Because like a lot of these crustacean creatures are like the bugs of the ocean. I get it. You're so funny.
Thanks, Nova.
You're welcome. What is this?
Googly
Mental
eye.
attacks. Resistance. More attack. That's good. I'm hoping it's north of this. I'm gonna go to the right. These guys can just chase me, and then when they get all close, I'm gonna kill them all at the same time.
You do tend to like to whore them all together.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
always
you know,
the best strat, but
it doesn't always serve me. But yeah, I mean, you're right. But like when it does go well, that's great.
I guess it's more efficient sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
What the dolphin scream is wrong with these dolphin scream sea creatures?
Oh yeah, but like it's like
Cuss words, yeah.
yeah. Is it here? Was supposed to be over here?
With the Chinese takeout?
Yeah. Am I in the right area? This one's pretty upper west. Right? Because then that's the center. Is that a grill? What is that? Another dump thing? It makes me really sad that there's so much pollution and like in just such a small area.
That's gotta be like a bigger like thing to the plot for sure.
Yeah, like is this a specific place that nobody cares about? There's these butter containers. I never realized.
Wait, what does it say on it? Like, is it that I can't believe it's not butter?
Let's find out. It says, I swear to God, if this
isn't
isn't butter.
let's go. Wait, there's something underneath it too.
The original.
I'm seriously going to lose it, the original. Got it.
That's amazing and sad.
You know who loves butter?
Who loves
Everyone.
butter? Who loves short shorts?
I love short shorts. Hey, it's a pineapple!
Whoa!
SpongeBob reference if I've ever seen one, y'all.
Googly eyes. Well, now I have two.
Guys, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Patrick. No, he doesn't. Well, were they ever roommates?
SpongeBob, Midnight Coffee's correct. Ding, ding, ding.
How do I get up here?
Orange chicken sounds so good right now. Yes. Orange chicken is always good.
Good.
We actually got the orange chicken like the sauce from like the grocery store that's actually by Panda Express. So if we're craving orange chicken, we can just make it at home. Like using that sauce kind of thing. It's always good to have different like sauces and like condiments and things to like make your own thing, you know?
Yeah.
Saves money from having to like get takeout.
Plus, you don't have to put as if you make your own, you don't have to include as much salt or sugar.
Correct.
Those are killer. Okay, how do I get past this little thing?
And no worries, Andrew. It was west. I'm scrambling to post a map back in the Discord. Take your time. We appreciate it.
It feels like I should be able to go over there.
Oh, everything is chrome like in the future episode.
Oh.
Wow.
Future. Looks like there's
we have
more
a sauce
stuff
for
up
it
there.
too, but haven't used it yet. Their sauces are pretty good. A little goes a long ways. What we learned, we've tried their orange chicken one and Panda Express's Kung Pao one so far.
Pretty
we
good.
also always have things like vegetarian hoisin and a couple other like stuff I can't think of right now because Doza pointed at me because I have to get the map that Andrew just posted. You see this? There's like a tire.
There's that wheel.
Zoom out. You see this? Zoom out more.
That's as far as I can zoom.
Oh, okay. Like move to another part then. The tire down there.
In the southeast.
Yeah. It's okay. We're all directionally challenged
It
today.
is the-
it is fine.
It is the polar opposite from where we are.
Andrew said sorry profusely. Like, Doza, chill. Andrew, it is totally fine. Doza like claims like he didn't know what coffee. Like, he claimed that he learned coffee on his own without me, and I'm still on him for that. So it's okay.
I didn't discover coffee.
No, you didn't.
No. That's not what happened.
I could not have been more wrong. It's okay. It made for a funny moment.
Because we got to see SpongeBob, which was good. Well, you know, we got to see the Chrome.
The pineapple.
Oh, and this. We got to see this. How do I get that? These things are going to be important for some reason, aren't they? I just haven't figured out what. Oh, I definitely need to be going. That's going to be one of those things where like it feeds. Whatever I unlock up here is going to feed all the way down here on the left side.
The amount of references in this game has been just great. Like, from all the products of like trash stuff to like the different games that are in here to just... Oh my gosh, there was this video that Doza showed me last night. We forgot to post it in Discord.
Oh, we forgot.
It's such a good video.
Oh, we forgot.
We'll post it after stream today if we remember.
Oh, we forgot.
Yeah, we forgot.
I know that of it. I just don't even remember what it is.
It's another Crab's Treasure video, and it's like
yeah.
Basically, like, the developers actually put it out saying like we're gonna make some changes. I think it was for an April Fool's joke, but we obviously didn't watch it until yesterday because we didn't want any spoilers for the game or anything. But it's like them wanting to make this more like a traditional Souls-like.
Yes. And
it's just really funny, the ideas that they decide to like edit and do, and then just, I don't know, it just gets worse and worse, but like better and better, you know?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was so cute.
Yeah,
the social media team behind Others Crab's Treasure is actually like super goated. They are so funny.
Kate, you're right. She said, I think the problem is that we didn't set the map to W for Wumbo.
Oh, I can't believe it. Tenderfoot mistake. I can't, like, oh,
I Wumbo, you Wumbo, Ishi me, Wumbo.
Ishi we.
Well, Midnight said me, and I went with what Midnight Coffee said.
Sorry that you're both wrong.
We're not, though. This is just the way we wanted to say it. Ain't that right?
Y'all's headcanon. That's okay.
Yeah, just like Mr. I learned coffee by myself.
I didn't.
Doza
who's that?
Here.
I don't know who that is. Who could that be? But it's totally fine. I have no issue with it. Seems like you have an issue.
I do not. And hey,
There's
Kirby.
The tire.
Happy Friday and first day of summer to you.
You forgot it was Friday? That happens to me too, man. All the time. I thought Friday was yesterday.
Doza's that kid that like goes to school and like, oh, there's a test today. He's the definition of that kid.
Except I was an adult and it was in college. Oh no! Happened on more than one occasion. Not good for my grades, as you imagine.
We are wumboing today.
We sure are. I think we're getting closer to...
I mean...
whatever place we're supposed to be headed to,
the
maybe.
Claws are out for cancer season. That's all
right.
I gotta say.
Red Claw, hell yeah, let's go. Oh, it's gotta be this, right? This is the thing that we're looking for? Noosh, what is it?
Let's see.
Oh!
Doza!
So this is never coming off.
I don't know about that.
Increase your dodge roll iframes by 30%. Haha, just kidding. We were just talking about adaptability earlier.
Yes, Solar.
How great are we gonna look? Yes! Oh, and that like Sunny D looking sun. It's so good.
This outfit is very good, yes. It's Andrew's second favorite. Do we know what your first is already?
Is it the maid outfit?
Remind me.
Wow, I look amazing.
It's not the clown one, is it?
Is it the clown one? It probably isn't one of the ones that you can just buy, right? It has to be one that you uncover.
I have a really cute picture of Doza. It's one of my favorites where he's praising the sun, like the same way like in Dark Souls. It was from a convention. It just looks full of joy, you know?
It was pretty great. I mean...
and he was next to a guy who did a cosplay of it, and so it was just the two of them just look really amazing together.
Yeah, most Solar cosplayers are like cool guys. Or cool people.
Or girls, yeah or people.
No, we've seen girls too. Wow, this was just literally right here.
Whenever
we were so close.
Mario Kart hears googly eyes, he thinks of a Trailer Park Boys and someone calling Bubbles a googly-eyed bastard.
Oh, I know what character you're talking about, and that's as far as I know.
Bubbles does have giant eyes with his thick glasses.
Is he the same, like the actor? Is he the same guy who's like my stapler from Office Spaces? Or Office Space? I feel like yes. But I could be wrong. Okay, we were going to float some veil. That's where we needed to be going.
Oh, Andrew had posted under a spoiler because I'm assuming, I think Doza doesn't want to know yet maybe what Andrew's favorite one is if we haven't found it yet, right?
Probably.
Okay, then we'll hold off for now. I want to know though, so I'm gonna go look.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right.
You're missing out.
How could I possibly be missing out?
You'll see one day.
I guess I will. Where are we going? Float some veil. We'll go here because that's the electricity that we need to get past. The stapler guy,
okay.
Steven, who also plays Bill. Oh! It is...
Midnight Coffee, I love how, like, since you weren't able to be on stream this week kind of thing, until tonight you're getting all the references now. Like the same excitement. It's nice.
Love seeing it. I get to relive it. These are new. I don't want to jump on it, though.
And, I mean, we found a second key today for the first time in a while, so, like, you know, it happens when it happens. It sounds like it's a rarity.
We actually found 2 keys, and I didn't realize for one of them, because we did get the upgrade.
Oh, really? So we had 3?
We had 3 as of today.
Yeah, but are we getting the upgrade with it, or are we saving it? Okay, so we're good. So yeah, Kirby or Flo, we already got the upgrade apparently.
Flo, you were there.
Apparently I was there too.
You both were there.
Hey kiddo, long time no see. Here I thought I might get a head start on ya. So much for that.
What happened?
Roland happened, hun. He beat us to the punch. See that barge out there? He's on that sucker right now, trawling the whole slurry for the treasure.
Well, we can't just give up. Can we chase him?
I like your optimism, kiddo. But no dice. You can't just sashay across the slurry bare fin, unless you like gunk in your gills. This here's the only boat I could find that ain't completely junked, and it ain't got any charge.
Charge?
Charge. Electricity, kiddo. All the boats around here run on it.
Oh, is that all? I can probably make some of that with my magic powers and stuff.
You messing with me, hun?
I'm serious. Let me give it a try.
Magic powers.
Like the magic conch.
Oh, what did they say? Lulu? That's like their magic conch cry.
Oh, that I don't know.
Yeah.
I know references, but I don't know everything about every episode.
Was I supposed to punch something over here?
Andrew actually beat the game with this outfit, the Solaire one. That's awesome.
It's a good outfit. We can really hide our despair in this little bucket. So that's good.
I do miss Little Krill's eyes sometimes, but I think this is fun, and this is probably great for you and your enjoyment as the player one here.
It really is, yeah. Yeah, there we go. We're doing so great. We're as confident as Kril is. And not undeservedly so.
Oh no, the Ziploc bag! Guys! Poor little fishy.
This guy's been like that. Oh, that really hurt. I don't think I've ever been hit by that attack. There we go. Poor little fishy dead now. He dropped something.
And the bag disintegrated too. Oh, look at that license plate. What state does it say? Look up at it again?
Scuttle. From Cascadia.
Oh, okay.
It's February 2016. Maybe that's when they started development on the game.
Potentially.
I can climb this, we can get a better look.
I almost feel like this is like
Neo.
the main trash, like, kind of, you know?
Well, this is the most disgusting area,
That's
so
true.
you're probably right on that one.
Okay, so we're headed to
The electricity thing to see if we
Right.
can use our magic powers.
Resplendent Kril Traps. Traps? How do you pronounce that?
Oh, there's a creepy character in King of the Hill that
Through
always
the
says
muck,
resplendent.
seeing the sea floor ooze and suck, mutants writhe and slime abound, the crab could bear to hear no sound, by whose judgment tainted this ground. I'm sorry I messed up your beautiful writing there, Midnight, but it was very, very beautiful.
Did you, yeah, you barely got out the word writhe.
I did, yeah. Well, because, like, I wanted to say riff. like, and I was like, that's not it. Traipsed. Yeah, that's not something I use every day in my vernacular.
Trapezoid.
Well, I was
Also
almost
not
gonna say
something
like
for every day.
trapeze. Like I was like, what is this? Like I was,
to go with
I was making it
crazy.
more like confusing to myself. Who's
Yes.
creepy in King of the Hill? Oh, have y'all seen that thing with like Fortnite with like Bob and King of the Hill and like the little trailer thingy? Bob from Bob's Burger. Remember they're all like squatted up?
Yeah,
the
Cleveland
Fortnite
from
thing.
Cleveland.
It's so funny. It makes
really
me want to
good.
play Fortnite. I say this a lot when things like come up with pop culture in that game, but then I still haven't played since it first came out.
Sabrina Carpenter versus Omni-Man versus Hank Hill.
I know, right? What is this existence?
Yeah. But the creepy character Kirby in King of the Hill is the guy that says resplendent. He's like one of those like basement dwellers, lives at home with his mom, and gets Bobby to do like some weird things. Or he tries to get Bobby to do weird things, and he's like a D&D. He's like a D&D guy, but like turned way up.
I think Andrew posted the Dark Souls April Fool's thing, that another Crab's Treasure thing in Discord.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said back, and I posted the reason why I said F it and Orlando in Discord. I thought of it because you mentioned aggro crab socials. Oh, Andrew also said versus Miku, because why not?
Yeah.
The Fortnite thing, like, it's crazy.
You just don't expect it.
We actually are highly considering adding Fortnite as one of the potential rotations of games that could be in the polls for the New Shindoza anniversary party that's going to be on July 16, 2025.
Which is coming up.
Yeah, less than a month away. Crazy.
Like 3 weeks. It's
We have so much to do.
Yes, we do.
What is Fruit saying here?
He's saying there's only one place that I think of where we might find a battery of that size, namely Shellfish Corp's primary trash scavenging facility, Scuttleport.
So all we've got to do is get in there and ask them for the battery?
Well intuited, my friend. It should be simple as salt water. Just one problem. All these doors are electric too.
The salt water is a simple solution. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't catch that. You're smart. So we gotta find a fuse to plug in here before we can go any further. But there's probably one nearby, so I'll guard the door while you go find it.
Does the door need guarding?
Obviously. Plug in.
This music is a vibe. It's nice.
This is just like a good video game with
What
like
a
good video
basic
game
joke.
stuff.
Not acidic.
Salinity. What a beautiful name.
You know, whoever wrote that like was very excited.
Like, yes. No, my shell. Michelle.
When you say Michelle, I think of like Michelle from Gilmore Girls instead of like my shell.
Oh, that's fair. I don't judge. You can think that if you'd like.
Well,
Oh
okay.
no, I don't get my shell back from this. That's so sad. At least we have an upgraded fork.
I don't remember it that much. Thought you might have been talking about the kid who stays locked inside his room all day. You mean the no-lifers that play Mario Kart World and beat us when we play online?
It must be the same character or person. Okay,
We played
so
a
I'll
little
just-
bit last night when we couldn't sleep.
It was fun.
It was like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Got second like twice, so you know, always the bridesmaid, I guess.
Never the bride. But that's okay.
But yeah, if this helps, Kirby, the creepy guy, like, he's got his own little posse of friends, and Bobby thinks he's like really cool because you know he's like an older guy and he can just ask for pizza rolls whenever he wants, kind of thing. And then it's like, well, Bobby, if you want to be like part of the group, you got to get initiated. And Bobby's like, oh, what do I need to do for initiation? It's like, well, we got to go to the nearby like baseball field, and you've got to drink a chalice of pig's blood.
I like that these are those like medicine things like for each of the day of the week.
They are.
Well, I was asking if you could put on the googly eyes for a while. Oh, Zoza can be whatever kind of groom, bride, or whatever he wants to be at our wedding, Kate. 100%.
I thought about a zoot suit.
A what now?
Like this kind of suit that the mask wears. Not that yellow, but like a suit like that.
Let me Google this. What's it called? The zoot suit?
It's called a zoot suit, yeah. It's a style of suit.
With a Z?
I believe so, but you can just look up what kind of suit does the mask wear. I'm so smart. Let's go.
A men's suit with high-waisted, wide-legged, tight-cuffed peg trousers and a long coat with wide lapels and wide padded shoulders. It's most notable for its use as a cultural symbol among the Hepcat and Pachuco subcultures.
Obviously.
Drawn from jive talk and bebop rhyming slang. Zoot rhyming with suit. Louis Armstrong style. Okay. Jazz musicians.
Yeah, very. Yeah,
you
very
do
much
you,
that
babe.
kind of
Like,
thing.
I want you to be feeling yourself.
I was also thinking maybe a pinstripe pattern.
Well, like Beetlejuice?
That's not pinstripe. That's just striped. What are you going all the way out here? I mean, what are you doing hanging out in a place like this? I work here. At least I'm pretty sure I still do. Bosses, everyone salvage out a lot of the infrastructure around here to make some kind of big boat. Something about trawling the slurry for buried treasure. Still poor, eating, busy, living.
Interesting.
Like done left my crew's eyes. Now they're likely as scrap as you hunk of metal. I don't recommend staying around here, kid. I only have a choice. So sad. Yeah, what do you think?
It's interesting.
It's a look.
It is a look. I could totally see it on you.
But you could wear one of those, like, in your hair, one of those round, like one of those hats.
Oh, to match?
Yeah.
Oh, like a cute little hat, like on the side kind of thing?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Looking it up with the pinstripe part too, I have an idea for a future Halloween costume for us.
Wonderful.
Jack Skellington-ish. Because we've never done the Jack Skellington Sally thing yet. It's been on our list to do for 1 year.
Yeah.
So like maybe. Like to do our own version in a way.
I think it'd be fun. Especially like when you can meld more than one character together. I don't know if you like have thought about that.
We have. We've talked about it. Not on stream though, I don't think. But like
I mean
it could be right, yeah. We shall see. I don't remember if we did see your half pinstripe suit when you were Two-Face for Halloween Mario Kart. Was it in Discord? Or was it shared in Discord? I want to see.
If not, please share it again.
Yeah, please share it again so we can see it.
I need to sell some scrap or
Betty
some
bought her
plastic.
butter better than the bitter butter Betty bought her bought the whore. Ooh.
I have heard that one before. Like
Who sells seashells by the seashore?
the seesaw?
The woodchuck could chuck wood.
The woodchuck chuck.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Oh, okay. So you just nail it, just out of nowhere.
I had to start it from the beginning.
What about the Peter Piper? Can you do that one?
Peter Piper's pizza is the pizza for you and me. I don't know, Peter Piper. What is it?
Peter Piper picked
I don't know that one that well.
something of peppers, something like that.
and
Does
with
anyone
more
know the Peter
peas.
Piper thing?
You can find free seashells by the seashore. That's true. Why even buy them from Sally? Like, what are you talking about, Sally?
Sally Acorn? That's her name, right?
Isn't that the
No,
one from
it's Sandy
Sonic?
Cheeks. You're right. Yeah, Sally Acorn's Sonic. Sandy Cheeks is Sandy Cheeks.
And
Getting confused.
thank you for the posture check, Flo.
Oh, right.
We are in good posture, correct?
We try. I'm gonna sell one of these, and then I'm gonna sell one of these. That gets us 40,069, and then I can increase my stowaway capacity to 9.
I don't know who Dick Tracy is. I had to Google it. An American comic strip featuring Dick Tracy, a tough, intelligent police detective. Is this considered a zoot suit?
It's definitely within that like same era. I don't, cause like I know that the way you described it was very much like the suits that like private investigators from like the like from back in the day would wear.
There is a whole
right?
article like the fun and colorful vintage inspired menswear in Dick Tracy.
Yeah, like the wide pant, high waist,
The hat, yeah.
the hat. Yeah, it's like it's a look, right?
I like this for you, Doza.
I think I could rock it.
I think you could too.
Thank
You have there's a hat that you and your grandpa got matching a few Christmases ago. That
Is it a fedora?
yeah,
But like
it kind of makes you look like a mob boss,
it's not a bowler hat.
but like a fun mob boss.
Oh right, yeah.
That's the vibe I'm
I am
getting.
also Hispanic, so there's definitely a
There's
a
the
look
beard
there
and
to
the
be had, too.
mustache.
Yeah, there's that.
Sometimes Doza's mustache, like I'm able to do that thing where you can curl it on the ends. You know what I'm talking about?
When I let it get long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can like curl it to make it look like that little, you know, like more mischievous than he really is. Though, let's be fair, he is quite mischievous.
Yeah.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Hacked. Peter Piper packed a pack of pickled peppers.
Peckneck.
Have
Anyone remember that?
y'all seen the meme where Luigi explains supply and demand to Luigi? No, I want to see that. Please share.
Isn't there a bit of Teen Titans Go where they explain health insurance? Oh gosh, that was close. This guy is tanky. Okay, but you know what we have? We have this. That did a ton of damage. Ow. No, the gunk. I'm gunked.
Oh wow. So here's the suit. So it's half like actual suit and the half like this that Mario Kart playlist.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That's a
That's
badass
super cool.
costume.
And you, I don't know, like the face you got going on too.
He did it the left side of the face, a mixture of cucumber face mask and cigarette ash. I have to
Perfect.
imagine that wasn't comfortable like on your face, but what do I know?
It definitely gets the look, and I have to respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope, didn't reach. Oh, dang it. Okay.
I just saw right above it too, Kim On yesterday shared a picture of like her desk and bookcase organized, and like the screen has our stream open, and that makes me happy.
Oh, exist.
I know, it's nice.
Let me go back in here. I want to not start this with like little health.
Your pick, Andrew. Nushindoza or memes. It's relevant to both at the moment. Krish is back, was busy finishing up his new Gundam model kit, and now he's just
wow.
waiting for some of the cement to dry.
Welcome back.
I hope you post that in Discord too so we can see. The ones you posted in the past, like, they're incredible. Doza agrees, he's just on a mission here.
Chewing a strawberry.
Oh, that too. Andrew, put it in memes. Let's go see.
Ah, fallen.
Oh, so it's a video. Okay, we'll have to watch it later then. Guns sell stocks, a thumbnail. Like, this is gonna be good.
Hmm. Very nice. I definitely don't want to touch this electricity, do I? What's up here?
Shaggy Gamer can smells food. What kind of food you smelling? I'm glad you're happy. I'm happy for you.
Who got you smiling like that? I know I referenced that recently.
Yeah,
like
no, I love that.
I love it too.
Food got me smiling
Ow.
like that.
Bro, that
Probably
hurt.
the most time I've sunk into a kit in terms of time and customization. Ooh, that's exciting. How
Very
many
nice.
have you built in your lifetime so far?
That's a great question.
Will Doza succeed eating the strawberry? Find out next time on Nushin Doza. I think he
Will
got
I?
through it.
It was a third of a strawberry, to be fair.
Yeah, we tried, or Doza chopped all the fruit a little bit into like bite size for tonight, the amount that we were gonna have. I kind of want a strawberry.
You should have some.
You want me to have one of
Yeah,
yours?
there's just a couple pieces left.
Okay, I'm gonna have one.
Okay. If only one is what you want, then that's how you're gonna get. What is this? Sand dollar. Harley Newer. Sorry, it's so dumb. That's such a non-joke. I've said that twice this week.
Are these the HEB strawberries or the Costco strawberries?
These are the Costco strawberries. We are out
They're
of the
good.
HEB ones. They are quite good. These are non-organic. I didn't choose them to be non-organic. It's just that I didn't see the organic ones, and by that point, I'd already committed.
I didn't know.
How you do?
So probably the most, let's see. Gotten most of the included decals and highlighted the panel lines. I'd say around 8 since I started last July, says Krish. I've also built plenty of Lego sets. That's very cool. We have recently started on our Lego journey.
Whoa.
We've created a couple things. But nothing's like complete per se, really.
Per se.
Like, we did 2 roses out of a dozen roses. And that was actually a set sent to us by Kirby here in chat, which we're very grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't finished. And then we saw a good deal last Christmas at Costco for the poinsettia Lego set, and we haven't made that yet. It's still in its box, really. But one Christmas, we plan to sit and watch Christmas movies and build the poinsettia. It'll be fun.
It will happen. Why can't I get sucked up by this thing?
Once we make all the roses, Kirby, we'll absolutely share. Just haven't had the time. And it was kind of fun, like that day when we did the 2. It was kind of like a little mini date in a way.
It's definitely a nice break in the
In the day.
well, yes. That was a rough day. It was a rough series of days. So.
When we had made it, so it was really nice. Yeah. Me
Kinda
thinks
been
it's
using that
chicken.
way.
It's faint for now, so we will see. Well, I look forward to getting the update about your food.
I hope you can revive the chicken. Get some,
Well, they're
wakes
cooking
up-
it. She like, or Shaky Gamer just thinks like it
wakes
smells
up from
like chicken.
fainting.
No, Shaky Gamer said I can smell food, so it smells like chicken, but we don't know yet for sure.
You know, usually the phrases taste like chicken, so that's really fun.
They haven't eaten yet, Doza.
I know! Like, I understand the concept.
I hope so.
Of, like, making dinner. Like, I get it.
I'm glad you get it. Did you take the chicken out for tomorrow?
Yeah, it's on the
Okay.
counter right now.
Okay.
You're welcome. How do I use this?
So, the Zelda stuff that you sent, 2 of like the Zelda sculpture thingies. What are they? I don't know the official term, but you know what I'm talking about, Kirby. They are still in their box because we don't really have a safe, cool place for them yet in our place right now. But they're in the box and then right next to the TV in our bedroom. So like we have this dresser that's right there.
There we go.
And so they're on the side, and it's actually like a little Zelda corner almost because it also has a picture of Doza and I in our Zelda cosplay. Like there's a frame that we have, like we got years ago that we put it in. So like it's kind of like the Zelda sculptures, our little Zelda cosplay photo, and then we have the Zelda plushies. We have 4 Zelda plushies, the Breath of the Wild Zelda and Link, and then we also have like the cuter cartoony Zelda and Link. So they're kind of all together on the side. It looks really cool, but they're still like, they're just, again, they're in their boxes. So like sometimes with the lighting, it can be a little weird, but like we know what they are, and we can look forward to one day having our dream epic, like streaming gaming room, if you will, where all the decor is going to be there, like that way. So like, we're so grateful that you gifted us that and so many other things this past holiday season. Like every single piece, like is gonna, it already has a place in our home, but like it's also gonna have like its own more permanent space, like someday in our future, like dream, like manifested setup, if you will.
Well said, Noosh.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. It was quite intimate.
It is, yeah. It's very, it makes us happy when we see it like every day. Our Zelda amiibos that we have are somewhere out. Like we have those more in our living room area because they're on these like little stand thingies, and it's on top of a bookshelf of books.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm worried that it's bending a little.
Because it's getting heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just, you know, it's getting
It's-
older. It's getting up in the years. They don't make them like they used to.
We do need a bigger bookshelf because I still have, I've gotten to the point where more of my books are in boxes again. One of our guilt-free spending things is books because it's knowledge, and knowledge should be acknowledged. as we've learned from Kril here. And like, we're never gonna not spend on education.
Kril's a smart guy.
So the collector's edition, that is still in its box as well right now. We opened it to look at it naturally, but like, we don't have a good place for it right now to like put up on a wall because it comes with like a magnet thingy, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
We didn't want to, because we are in an apartment, we didn't want to put it somewhere that it could get hurt essentially or like fall off. We've had things fall off our walls just because of our upstairs neighbor and stuff like that where we live right now. It's very unfortunate. But we want to, it's in the box and it is in like a shelf in our office until we can eventually like put it somewhere without like where we can give it its, you know.
It's just desserts.
It's just deserved like place. Yeah, we do have an idea to put it in a frame rather than just keep it how it is with the magnet that they gave potentially. But it's a pending project because we would need to like hit up, you know, a Michael's or something to get exactly what I'm envisioning for it. And we haven't had the time to do that yet.
Right.
Oh, and then I even asked about the raccoon. The raccoon is in our guest bathroom and sometimes people ask about it. And then we say, like, we tell the story and they're like, that is hilarious.
Ooh. We have Kril carrying.
It's not just me. Everyone's getting bullied all the time, everywhere. Why do you think anyone worked here in the first place, huh? They probably all got roped into paying some other jerk back, just like me.
Haha, you're starting to say some edgy stuff, dude. What's next? Should we stop using trash altogether? Careful with that kind of talk. The ladies don't like a downer, you know?
I can't wait to find a battery and get out of here.
You and me both, pal. This place stinks. Yeah, they were saying this place was pretty gnarly and not like a factory at all. And it kind of sucks.
He's getting very passionate about his mission.
Finally.
And how it's impacting everybody.
You love to see it. I definitely want that crystal down there.
No, it's not. Kate, I saw your question. It's not just frozen chicken on the counter. It's we have a process that like we go through for our stuff. It's a dish that we're making tomorrow, so there's a step that we have to do tonight, and then we'll let it marinate in the fridge overnight and things like that. But yeah, don't worry. We will not get safe. We are quite excellent chefs. Home chefs, but still chefs.
Yeah, I don't know if I skipped a part or not, but I'm down here now. There's no collision! Oh, okay. Where the hell am I? Am I back at the beginning? Okay. I thought I was just gonna die. I thought there was gonna be no floor. I want that crystal over there, though.
She sells seashells on the seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the law of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Very important lesson there. Wait, there's a side on amiibo. Do we have the side on amiibo?
Yes.
We do?
We should.
Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Just making sure. I know we're missing some Zelda amiibos still, but in due time.
Dang it, I don't have the range for that.
We're also thinking about potentially, like, getting some amiibos that aren't Zelda related, but I don't know. We shall see. Because, like, when the Donkey Kong Pauline one was shown during the Direct this week, we're like, oh my gosh, we gotta get it. But then it's like, we just get excited about things, but at the end of the day, we much prefer experiences over, like, stuff. And the things that we do have that are stuff in our home are very, very intentional. And, like, Zelda kind of is our decor. Zelda and our own art are our decor. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We like to create our own things. So, like, we have a lot of, like, intercultural stuff, whether it's, like, from Doza's heritage or mine, that we kind of put together, which is really nice. Or we'll put pictures of, like, us or art of us that we've done for our own, like, through the years, just to have, like, that kind of thing. We're also working on a really cool, epic, like, family tree situation right now that once designed, we want to, like, put on our wall as well. Maybe, in a way, like, if we can get enough photos kind of thing with the design. So, yeah, it's kind of a mix of us and our love for the things that we enjoy. Even, like, the aprons we use, like, in the kitchen are, like, kind of like decor because we designed the aprons.
Yeah.
So it's like when we're wearing it, it's like, oh, it's our globs on our apron and, you know, just cute other things. We're very much, like, we like to get each other, when we do gift each other things, where it's very much things we design for each other, or we end up getting together because we want them, you know? Oh, instead of like kiss the chef, kiss the glob, that's cute. We haven't done anything like that. Which we actually do have the Nushindoze Eats apron available on globmerch.com if anyone wants the same apron we use.
It's there.
It is, yeah.
I like it a lot. Bias maybe, but I like it.
We are biased.
I like things that we make.
We're our only sale of that, which is at a loss if you think about it. But it's actually a gain because we love it and we adore it so much.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, there we go. What is that? Oh, down there? I think I skipped all of this whole thing, because I just went around another direction. No, and I need to make sure that I collect these things.
Andrew said this area was annoying when he was using the imposter shell because it's not magnetic.
Imposter shell? Which one's that one?
This is like I'm missing out, aren't I?
I must be, right?
The smell is stronger now. Not sure what it is yet. It's like a fun like side mini game right now for stream, Shaky Gamer. I can't smell it, so I can't even help. Though my sense of smell is actually really bad.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's Doze's sense of smell is quite strong.
I'm pretty good at it. I'm really good at smelling.
You can't skip somewhere you've never been or seen. True.
Yeah, that's true.
The imposter shell is in the shell shop.
Clunk. So cute. There's definitely a platform up there. Okay, so I went out that way, so let's go this way. Yeah, there's an enemy here. There we go. Those guys are scary. They can just do a ton of damage to me whenever they feel like it. I like how video gamey this area feels. I'm really happy about all the platforming.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. You also still haven't died yet today, babe.
Yeah, maybe I'm getting better at the game.
I think you are.
Oh, well, that guy's dead. He fell right through the floor. Not my problem. I think I got a pretty good handle. I hope I don't forget it by the time we stream again on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I mean, you do have plans to play Elden Ring Night Rain over the weekend, so maybe that'll keep your gaming skills fresh and
not stinky.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, it looks
I'm
like
glad you still get it right most of the time, Shaky Gamer. Sometimes Doza will cook and like I don't know what it is until it's literally in front of me, just because my sense of smell is so bad, or unless he tells me.
It's more fun that way. Oh, barely made it. Okay.
And see you later, Mario Kart. Have a good time with Skyrim and a great weekend ahead.
Thanks for hanging with us. We appreciate it.
We do.
These random platforms.
He also said, see you shuckers next week. It was a pun.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'll see you in Shell.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. I mean, COD.
Oh my god is right.
Oh my god. What the shucking shuck.
What a shrimp.
What's that one supposed to be, Noosh?
Just what a shrimp.
Just what a shrimp?
Yeah.
Like a sandwich?
Yeah,
But
like
it's made
what
of
a
shrimp.
fish.
Like what a fish? Yeah, because we have Whataburger here in Texas. So.
And other states have it too.
Oh, right. Chicago, I think. Which
No,
is
more states have it now.
What's Chicago state? Is it Illinois? I think
Illinois?
well, why they have the S there?
Illinois?
Well, they're the ones who name
I've
themselves,
never
right?
heard that.
How not? It's spelled that way. How do you not say it every time? And have to correct yourself.
Illinois. Do we have anyone from Illinois here? The Windy City?
The whole thing is the Windy City?
One of our clients is from Illinois.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
shout
didn't know
outs.
that?
No. I don't memorize that kind of thing.
Kirby used to be. Very cool.
How you liking Texas? As if like you just got
Whataburgers in
here.
Tennessee too. I likes it. Yeah. Do
Really?
they have anything special on the menu in Tennessee, like a Nashville hot water burger chicken sandwich?
They probably do, right? Like they're like if they had buffalo chicken, it would probably taste different.
Kirby just said hot for Texas. That's so valid.
Dealing damage to an enemy will restore your recently lost shell health. Yes! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't read that for so long. I always skip through that guy's dialogue.
Whataburger is also in Georgia. See, so many states have it.
Got my Whataburger down in Georgia.
Peaches. What?
Where do you get nectarines, though? Because I think they're genetically modified peaches. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Kid me learned that, so I don't know if it's true or not. What's good in the neighborhood? How's it going, PK?
Welcome back.
We're
Happy
absolutely
Friday.
crushing this game. We've gotten so much stuff, and we look really cool.
What? Our Bloodborne mechanic. I adore Bloodborne.
I adore Bloodborne too.
And he hasn't even played it. This is wild. 1 year in Illinois, it snowed and melted and refroze, and then everywhere was slick ice, says Kirby. I can only picture that, and that's just super wild to me. But I like it.
Good. It likes you too.
We started watching. So last night, eventually, like after playing Mario Kart at like 2 or 3 in the morning, I was like, Doza was like, we really need to get to bed. Let's start watching the second How to Train Dragon movie, and that will put me to bed, which it did. But we got to the point where like we know that there's like a dragon that not just breathes fire but ice.
Yeah.
It was at the very like not even 20 minutes in. That's where we're at.
We were hooked.
And then we fell asleep, which was good. We are kind of running at a little bit of a sleep deficit today, which is why, Doza, when we started today, I said, I think 3 hours would be best for us. And I still am feeling that, especially considering how much we still have to do for tomorrow's lunch.
I don't want you to be stressed out.
I really don't want to.
We can just stream for 3 hours.
Okay. That's probably what we're headed for today, then.
That's fine. Okay, I thought I was going to get stuck. I got scared.
With it being summer, though, maybe... on Thursday and Friday, on Wednesday and Thursday of next week, we might be able to do 3 hours every day next week, maybe. I'm going to try to work hard and manifest that, considering that our workload, like all of our clients are going on vacation. That's kind of what's happening. Like either the people with kids, like have their kids at home, so they're not doing too much. Like this season is just always the slowest for us.
Yeah.
So we're hoping we can do some more things. We shall see.
I know I only said yeah, that's because I was eating a strawberry. But hopefully, Noosh, it's not like Noosh doesn't work hard any other time. She just
what I mean is
more to manifest.
More like I like to be intentional with my goals for each week and stuff. So like, let me do this so I could try to do this kind of thing. Like planning ahead like that helps me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I want to. The alternative is also like stream the normal amount and then maybe do a bonus Mario Kart World stream because I really want to play with you guys that do have it. I think it would be fun.
Yeah, our life really is driven by the hour, so an hour here is an hour not there, that kind of thing.
Very much so. Or like an hour to make a short or like a couple hours to work on a video for a new Shindoza rather than for our clients.
Yeah, that's a big one.
You forgot to remind me of the immediate awful flashback. And then wait, Kate. So have you been watching Georgia and Ginny? Where are you at?
Because there's like almost all the flashbacks are
awful. Yeah. Well, some of them can be kind of wholesome.
Yeah,
but there's more awful than wholesome.
I'm gonna eat this.
Are you liking it? Are you hating it? Are you gonna keep? You can have it, Doza. I had one earlier. It was good.
Good.
I want all the details, Kate. I have no one to talk about this with but Doza, which is great. Like, I love that I can talk about it with Doza, but I would love to have more opinions about the show.
It's great she only has me to talk to about it with. No.
Well, like, literally, Doza's my best friend and, like, my lover and all these other things. So, like, the fact that we can talk about everything and anything is great, but sometimes I like to have a differing opinion. Which is why I think streaming has been so much fun for us because we have all of you guys, this diverse group of globby globs and humans that are just so wonderful in their own right and talk about all of the things.
I think that a lot of times Noosh and I will talk it out and so we'll reach some kind of level of understanding and agreement. So having
different
new perspectives is really engaging and it's fun.
Yeah. And as far as coffee recipes flow, Doza has way more than me. I kind of stick to the ones that I like. Like there are a few like handy, my go-tos, if you
Do
will.
you like sweet coffee flow? Because
Are
I'm
you-
a big fan of different flavored syrups.
Maybe this fall we can finally put out our chai recipe, our coffee, a couple of different variations of things. We also make like, I don't know, like Doza does this thing with our protein drinks every morning where he'll add different stuff to, like even if the protein mix is a certain flavor, we'll add other things to make it a different flavor, kind of like a mixed little mocktail protein drink.
Yes, it's quite good. I really like adding, like if the base mix is chocolate, I'll add like peanut butter and then maybe like a little spritz of
Doza.
like peppermint and then
For Doza.
For me, yeah, and then coffee. That's one of my go-tos.
For me, sometimes he'll add like chai or like, because we have like this donut.
Glazed donut flavor.
Glazed donut flavor protein drink for the morning, and then like if you add chai to that and you make it like a hot protein drink, it kind of feels like I'm drinking coffee in the morning, but it's not.
Isn't it nice?
It is nice.
This is fun.
And no worries, Shaky Gaber. I was just curious if they did. I know sometimes we have like spicy Whata chicken things that come out. It's like very temporary and seasonal or something like that. PK Gaming says, recently I've been sleeping around 2:33 a.m. instead of 12:30 because my room is always hot during the summertime. I do have a fan, but it sucks. We feel you on that one. It's very hot. We actually realized we forgot to lower the temperature after stream last night to our like sleepy time temperature, and we were struggling to sleep, and that's why we were up so late last night, because it was so hot, until we realized what it was, and that's why we were spending time like doing a little work and then playing Mario Kart and then like finally cuddling to a movie and falling asleep.
Cuddling. We love to cuddle. We're like little cuddlefish. Except those are more like squids.
We're actually globs.
We're our globs. Nice. Let's see. Where am I going next? That
And
goes back there.
it's not necessarily a topic that I'm interested in researching, Flo. I do know that it like there are people that enjoy that and it can be a source of protein and other things. It's just not for us.
No. Not at all.
There was actually a brand that was on Shark Tank years ago where I actually learned the most probably about that kind of stuff. But still, again, not my interest.
I think I literally watched like a San Antonio documentary when I was a kid about the rodeo. And some booths, like that's their whole thing. They'll like
not.
turn different things into candy.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, nope.
Cuddles sound good, but I'm single. Oh well. I mean, before Doza, I would cuddle with my plushies. They are the OG. I still have the same plushies I'd cuddle with before Doza, and sometimes I still cuddle with them. Doza's not always available.
I'm not. I'm busy. I have work to do.
So I cuddle with my plushies.
I have to manage multiple things all the time. And part of that is including, like, how long has it been since Nusha and I last cuddled? How long do I think she can go without another cuddle?
Physical touch is very important in our relationship.
Extremely
It's
important.
Doza's first major love language.
Yeah.
It's
it
not
is.
even my biggest, but it's definitely, I think it's like getting higher in the ranks on my tier list of love language stuff. Of how I like to receive love.
Ouch, that hurt. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
That was close. You know what? Bang, bang, bang. Sorry, dude.
Goodbye.
I brought a gun. Perfect. We'd love to see that. That's some good stuff.
That auto loot.
It's great on those things because sometimes I kill these things in places that I definitely don't want to be at.
Definitely. I like the duck. What's funny is like there's that there's actually a rubber duck with the Solaire like on our Amazon wishlist.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it's funny that you're using the duck and the Dark Souls thing.
It just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
It does. It's one of those little things like we don't need, but it's so cute. Like it's been on our list for a few years.
Like maybe you can hold a pen or something. I don't
It
know.
can't. It's literally, that's the thing.
It's
if it
literally
was
for decoration.
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
That's
well,
the thing. It's just a rubber ducky. Like, and we thought like maybe one day, like, you know, in the future for bath time for a kid or something. Like, make it make sense as to why we would get something like this. Obviously, it's nice to treat yourself for little things that give you joy, but we don't like clutter.
no. No, we don't. Was this the area that had the crystal thing and then now it doesn't? Because I was up.
It could probably
is.
hold a pen if you're strong enough. I mean, but then like it's one of those ones that like, you know how rubber ducks make like noises and stuff? I think like if we were to stab a pen into it, it wouldn't do that anymore because of hole.
Yeah, that's kind of the. Yeah, exactly. I know that like even if you stuck the pen in the little hole underneath, you would just wind the hole and then it wouldn't work the same way.
And chicken and fries, that's a wonderful Friday meal. Enjoy all of it,
That sounds
Shaky
great.
Gamer.
Wow. Sometimes Noosh and I will cook up some like little chicken bites.
From Costco, like the
Yeah.
frozen ones.
Yeah, and then we'll get a bunch of different sauces together and kind of have our own little.
Like chicken nugget night.
It's like it's like a chicken nugget night. That's exactly what it
Yeah.
is. It's really
It's
great.
fun.
It's a lot of fun.
And
yeah.
the best part is like we're experimenting with different sauces and things that we have, so we'll mix things together. So like that gives us a variety.
I think the sauce that we have the least like frequent in this household is ketchup.
That's true. Yeah. Everything else though, we'll mix up like some crazy concoctions.
I
It's fun.
enjoy trying to make sauces that we really enjoy from like restaurants. And
We're trying to do it ourselves from scratch at home.
I have a really good palate. I mean, you know, not
we
to toot
both
my own
do,
horn.
but okay.
I mean, yeah, you can, you know, you're great backup palate.
Good
job.
I mean,
Good job,
Doza does do more in the kitchen these days than I do. And I appreciate it. It's really nice. It's one of my love languages is acts of service, and he, boy, does this man feed me. He feeds me real good.
Yes, I do.
And he knows, like...
I also get disproportionately sad when you're hungry, which I need to work on because sometimes we
Hunger
get hungry
happens.
and it happens.
That's
and
okay. It's a
we have
natural human
work to
thing.
do.
He
It's
takes it so like I don't know. In a way, he's kind of an empath too in that, and he'll get like sad.
It's like if I had just been more perfect about all these other things, it would not have led to Noosh being hungry now or myself.
Like he'll do this, and I'm like, dude, it's okay. Let's just get some food. Like, come on, what's next?
Yeah, but then when the hanger
For
sets
me,
in.
yeah, like the majority of our arguments are because I'm hangry, or because he's hangry.
Right, and to make it a little bit more fair and balanced based off of what you just said, sometimes the hanger is the only opportunity for that is because like maybe I didn't do something
That he was supposed to.
that I was supposed to in the time slot that I said I was going to do it in. So now I have to take
Everything's
care of that,
pushed back,
and
yeah.
then it gets pushed back for like eating food.
And then like it also happens to be like when communication is the worst, when you're hungry.
Oh yeah.
But like I don't know, despite that, like if that's the worst thing that happens to us, like we get through it pretty quickly. It's like get some food, you know.
Yeah. Oh, look at this nice little detail. We're on the magnet, right? Our compass is freaking out because we're on the magnet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hunger happens sounds like something some snack ad would say. It does. That's really good, Andrew. Like as people who market and do a lot of ads and related things, like I kind of want to use that someday.
Yeah, people love alliteration. Alliteration
do.
is really hard. So hunger happens. That's great. That's the next Scott
Hunger
Mill.
happens. Don't let it get you in an argument with your loved ones.
Or do. We're not your boss.
But
Anyways.
either way, buy our product and eat it today.
Either way, buy our
Huzzah!
product today. Purchase.
And if you order now in the next hour, you'll get another second pack, buy one, get one free, at no extra cost to you, free shipping included.
Just pay shipping and handling.
Oh,
6
man.
easy statements, or no, installments.
Installments for a lifetime supply that will only last you for 365 days.
Right? It's a lifetime supply, but only if you live for one more year.
Exactly.
Where's this going? Oh, I guess just up here. Alright. Oh,
Big clam. Is that a pearl?
it's a sinker.
A heavy weight capable of dragging trash and creatures alike down to the depths.
That's really good, but I'm clearly farming for microplastics.
Wait, Kate, I've been waiting for a message from you about Georgia and Ginny. Did you miss when we asked you the question? But also to answer your question, I do remember your banned Viagra ad idea. First of all, as the marketers we are sometimes, that is not something we would ever create or ever agree to do a Viagra ad, to be honest.
Correct.
Pharmaceuticals ain't our niche.
No.
I have
no experience
some
in
awesome products there. So, oh my gosh, she missed her question. Okay. So, Kate, earlier you wrote, Noosh, you forgot to remind me about the immediate awful flashback in that Ginny show. And then I reacted to it saying, oh my goodness, Kate, did you watch Georgia and Ginny? Because I've been waiting to see what your feedback about that is, but I didn't want to push it because I didn't know if you actually had a chance to do it. But now, like, where are you in the show? What's going on? Please tell me all of the details. That was kind of the question or the thought.
Reduces effectiveness of electrical attacks. Sounds like something we should
Doza
do.
also had added that, like, most of the flashbacks are awful in that show. But awful because, like, the context of the show. But good because, like,
they're
it's
very
relevant.
interesting and compelling. It's just that
Yes.
it's usually about awful things.
Oh my gosh, the good cop, bad cop thing, Doza and I do that all the time. I feel like if we, in the future, like, if we ever did have kids, I would be the bad cop and he'd be the good cop.
And it would be me trying to not be the good cop, but like...
But he will cave.
I feel like I will. Yeah.
Yeah. I just started, we'll talk. Okay. I'll try to wait patiently.
Where do I go from here?
I look forward to it very, very much.
Down where? Down
I also
here?
mentioned I was rewatching it in the background because I think I missed some parts like that didn't make sense to me in season 3 that I'm like now like watching season 1 again. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I look forward to it. And so does Doza. Doza does that thing where he goes to Reddit to give me different perspectives of things that I want to talk about with that show or other shows that we don't necessarily have a lot of people to talk to about.
I think it can be really funny.
Though I think some of the people we're hosting for lunch tomorrow are into the show.
Oh.
And I'm looking forward to seeing if they have watched this. We shall see.
They're different generations, so it's really interesting to see like
Yeah.
what they think.
It's Doza's mom's best friend. The last time we saw her and talked to her in person, like, or honestly, over the years, every time we talk to her, she always like watches the same shows I watch. And I'm like, I love this. Let's do this more. But like, since we see each other so far and in between at things, and we're hosting them tomorrow, I'm looking forward to seeing if she's seen this show because I don't think we've ever talked about this show.
We're gonna find out though.
And let's see, hopefully more patiently than the entire Silksong subreddit has been waiting for Silksong. I joined a long time ago for news, and it's just the most unhinged forum. I bet. I feel like it's just everyone just angry and waiting for the most part. And Krish, I got you. Let's see what happened in original photos. Oh, dang. Wow.
That looks really cool.
It really does. I obviously don't know much about this world, but it looks super cool. How long did it take you to make this?
Gotta be careful.
Do you have like a cool place to like kind of show all of these off?
Like a display case?
Yeah, like I feel like it would be like a museum type thing, like of like here are Krish's creations.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Little less than a month. It's really cool.
There we go. So many buttons. Look at this. Okay, we're back to where we were before.
Flo wants me to let you know that you can plug it in already.
Thanks, Flo. I forget that that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm so used to platforming. I guess I can literally go back there, which I think
It's also
would be
people
this way.
constantly pranking each other. All I did was make a post about when I thought it was coming out a few months ago, and people downvoted the heck out of me. Like, chill. Yeah, some subreddits just community, you know.
People crave it.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of subreddits go through the same thing when they're waiting for a game, or if it's been a long time since the last one. It's very common. That's what happened, well, it didn't happen so much in Elden Ring Night Rain, but it definitely happened in other games. Like, I can't imagine what the GTA 6 subreddit has gone through.
I'm good.
Yeah, like, I don't want to even look.
It's not like I'm looking forward to that game. Are you?
It's just going to be a game that comes out, and there are going to be people that are really going to like it, and there are going to be people that are going to be like,
Just like any
you
other
have
game
to
in
play
existence.
this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's another game. I really enjoyed the fifth one's story, but like, there are other series, there are other games that I enjoy more.
And I see that you've been quite persistent about the plug it in thing, Flo. I feel like I was going on a rant about the ads thing because like the hunger happens. I'm still thinking about that because to be honest, I'm getting a little peckish again.
Whoa, I got
I had some
electrocuted.
fruit and I know we had dinner before, but what we had for dinner was literally just noodles. And it was like the Maggi noodles. I don't know if any of you guys have tried them. They're like these Indian masala Maggi noodles. It's like 2-minute noodles. It's not very filling, but it's what we had before, like for dinner.
Uh-oh. Whoa, I almost died. Why is this guy so difficult?
Downvoting is supposed to be for troll posts or relevant posts that don't belong in the particular sub, not because you don't like the post. Yeah, but how many people just downvote because they don't like a lot of people on Reddit. I don't think most people know like from when Reddit was first like brought about, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Did any of you guys ever take, or maybe you're taking some now, like online classes for like college and stuff where there's like a forum like only for your class where you have to like actually engage and comment with each other and you can also upvote and downvote, but it's on your school's like whatever platform online situation? I love those forums, and like whenever someone would like downvote me, it was because like if they downvoted me because it's their opinion that like they disagreed with me, I would call them out on it and I'd be like, hey, I saw you downvoted this. Can you let me know why? I would be that student because I wanted to know why they were downvoting it because it was an opinion-based thing. And it's like, tell me why you're opposed to this or what's your differing opinion? Like, let's have the conversation. That was the whole point. And my teachers did actually appreciate that.
It's cool when you do that.
Yeah, because like the whole point of the class is to engage and to learn about different perspectives, to have a forum of our classmates anyways. Like, don't just downvote because you don't like an opinion. It's an opinion. Like, it's not like if I was like throwing out facts and like just putting out wrong facts, and that's different. But this was one of those courses where they wanted us to engage in like intellectual conversations.
That's kind of the point, right?
Yeah,
When
and it was
people
part
do
of
that,
your
they just
grade
miss
too.
the point. A lot of people choose that the downvote, upvote thing is just like, haha, I got one on you. Haha.
Yeah. Or like when you dislike a video, thanks for the engagement anyways.
Right?
Sure, you don't agree with our point of view, but that's okay. Let's talk about it. Or don't. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Our latest video, the Peach, like, wrong answers only. The difference between the comments on Instagram versus TikTok is so funny. And even YouTube, for that matter.
Oh, it's night and day.
Yeah, like, TikTok is wild. And Instagram is straight up
unhinged.
Yeah. And YouTube is pretty tame.
People on Instagram need to go outside
and touch grass.
And
like, remember that they are human.
They do need to remember that.
Like, you look so strong, like commenting without a profile picture or like any semblance of who you are.
Misogyny? Oh, okay.
Like,
wow.
that's just okay in comment
daring
section,
today,
huh?
aren't we?
Yeah.
it's like being a misogynist on Instagram is like ordering like vanilla
fries, or yeah,
it's
like can you have some extra fries?
Plain
with that?
fries, vanilla ice cream, please. It's like
It's crazy.
That's one of the things that I really hate. Like, if you're gonna be somebody who spreads negativity and hate, like, at least, first of all, don't do that. But at least be creative, be interesting, be novel, have a
Be
point.
original.
If you're trying to say something, if there's something that you believe in, even if I disagree with it, like, don't be a parrot. Like, oh, it's so boring and unengaging and gross. It's just, oh my god, I hate it.
I wish I had a dislike for your comment.
Yeah, like I'll see something that I like, and the creator will happen to be, let's say, a woman, right? And then someone in the comments, guaranteed, somebody's posting the emoji, the coffee cup, the coffee mug emoji, and with just the word women. That's it. That's all they say, because on Instagram, that means like, oh, this is a behavior that only women would engage with. And I'm like, are you so stupid and
like
smooth brain? Like, oh my gosh, oh, God forbid if like something bad happens because consequences, like actions have consequences. Oh, but if it happens to a man, it's like, oh, beast. And it's women. It's like coffee cup women. Like, stop, you smooth brain Neanderthal.
On a lighter note, Andrew host Tomodachi Life Living the Dream comes out before GTA because this X before GTA 6 is really funny. And Shaky Gamer recently joined TikTok. That place scares them a little, but in a good way. Sounds weird, I know. I don't think it's weird. I mean, I remember,
felt that way too.
Yeah, when we first joined TikTok too, we weren't really like sure about it, but it's fun. It's great. Like if you can like kind of train your feed and algorithm to be for what you really want to see and enjoy. Or Shelly and Walter talking about over here with the sardine.
They're arguing over like who should keep the plastics and whatever from, because they killed this together. But they were saying like we lured it over somewhere and it got electrocuted. And so that's going to be a thing in the whatever upcoming boss battle.
And good looking out, Flo. How's everyone liked the stream tonight? We'd really appreciate it if you did so.
It does help. Yeah. It even helps like after the fact, I've noticed.
Oh, in the Let's Play part, yeah.
Yeah, when a stream becomes a Let's Play.
There's a neat shell about here that is only here. If you don't get it, it's totally fine. No sweat. You know Doza wants it, Andrew.
Now I can't live without it. Don't you suppose you have an easy way down from this place? Not one that doesn't involve a lot of grappling hook and a lot of violence, figures. Roland left us in the lurch this time. Should have listened to my wife when she warned me of taking this job.
Thanks for liking the stream. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
So we have a few more minutes here tonight. So what's the goal, Doza?
The goal is to see, like, we got to a good place. So, you know, at this point, whatever happens, happens. Let's see what he has to say. You're not going to believe this, pal. I've been talking to these guys, and apparently it totally sucks to work here. Everyone's working way too hard and drowning in gunk, and they barely even get paid anything for it. I mean, I knew trash scavenging was kind of a bunk job, but talking to these guys, what's this weird feeling in my chest? It's like, I'm feeling bad about how good my life is compared to theirs? That makes no sense at all, you know? What a dumb feeling to be feeling. But still, I wish there was a way to help these guys. I bet if Roland knew what was going on, he'd fix this place right up.
He does know what's going on, man. He likes it this way. He's a narcissistic ass. That's what everyone has been trying to tell you. As long as he gets rich, he doesn't care what happens to anyone else at all. Just like the Duchess and that shark and just about everyone in this freaking ocean.
There's no way, right? This has all just gotta be an oversight. Even the best businessmen miss little details sometimes. When we meet Roland in his barge, I'll explain the whole thing. I'm sure he'll get these guys better jobs in no time.
Arg, you don't get it. He's a con artist.
All the more reason to find that battery as fast as we can. That's not relevant, but that's cute though. Let's get moving.
Firth is just too far gone. He doesn't understand that this guy is a narcissist.
You know, and the thing is like, as like worldly and traveled Firth seems to be,
he's
pretty
just
ignorant.
Been drinking that Roland Kool-Aid for too long.
Everyone thinks
poor little
Roland's
guy
so
needs
great.
some fresh water right now,
Like,
even though
makes
he only
right.
survives in salt water.
Oh yeah, like I don't even know what happens really.
I'm not sure either.
Is it like a buoyancy issue or?
And Shaky Gamer. So when it comes to TikTok, the platform will basically like go based on what you engage with. So if you like things, if you save things, if you comment on things that you're enjoying, it's going to show you more like that. And sometimes you'll get these random surveys like between content, like did you like the thing you previously saw? Answer those, because then it will help build that algorithm and that feed and that For You page for you faster. Yeah. It's any of these social media platforms, it's really what you put into it that will come back and like, oh, okay, so this is what, you know, cater it for what you like.
So what I like to do when I'm on a new platform, I like to search
for the things you want to
like,
see.
I'll search 3 or 4 things that I really want to see, or that I know probably exists, like a video I've already seen, right?
Yeah.
From a creator that
I like.
also happens to have a TikTok too.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'll engage with those. Like I'll watch it the whole way through. I'll make sure to like it.
Comment.
Comment. Yeah, if I'm feeling extra saucy.
Save it if you want to reference it back again.
All very important things.
And then that's how it will keep like showing you more things.
Yeah, that's
And
how.
while you're on TikTok, go ahead and give us a little follow too, if you don't mind.
So you can get more of our stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I assume you like us.
I would hope. But yeah, there's a little bit of work involved when making sure that, you know, the platform that you're on is working for you, not against you. It's a little bit harder for other platforms like Twitter, but
Yeah.
you know, that's still technically possible too. You can even block certain words and terms.
Well, the thing is, I tried so hard to like make Twitter like for us, but you know, to kind of train it a little bit for like getting it catered to us. But I think a lot of the people we do enjoy also left Twitter too. So it's like, yeah, we haven't posted on there in forever. Though I still have it because sometimes we do have clients who still use Twitter, and like I want to be able to see their stuff.
Well, yeah.
But I don't interact at all on Twitter anymore. I only use it for work, and that's it.
Seems fair to me.
Yeah.
What's this guy gotta say? Managed to trap a big scary fish back here. Can I get inside? There might be something I can use. What? You want to get in there with that freaky fish? Well, no way, Stingray. Cute. We powered the door, so you need to juice it back up to get in there.
We appreciate that, Andrew. We are, like, honestly, our favorite platforms, obviously YouTube, first and foremost, Discord, and then Instagram and TikTok have been a pretty steady constant for us, and that's about it. We only like to be on the socials we actually use.
Yeah, fair.
But we appreciate y'all following and supporting on the ones that you guys use.
Oh yeah, Blue Sky, that's another one.
We haven't been on Blue Sky. Like, we don't have our own accounts on there, but we do use it for some of our clients.
Noosh, we need to remember that this is here because I don't think we're gonna get to it today. To this like scary fish. I think the next power that we're gonna get from the next boss is being able to like be electrified, and that's why all those like batteries that we've been seeing that look like crabs are all around the world. I think that's what's gonna have to happen. There's also stupid people out there like the guy that told Stephen King to get a job because he made fun of his podcast after podcast guy called Biden a disgrace to hear it. Dang. I remember that. Remember back in the day when there were consequences for your actions? There are still. I mean, did you guys see what happened on a Southwest flight? A lady, like, she's actually an artist from New York. She, like, spit and, like, she spit on a human being, another person, and was yelling at her, pulling her hair, all this other stuff just because she didn't want to sit next to her on the flight. And it turned into a whole thing. And she got fired. I'm glad she did. And like there are consequences for actions because people were recording it and everything. And of course she's gonna do some kind of apology video or whatever. People think she was intoxicated too. It was on the news this morning and I was like, that's disgusting. Like, just, it's just, and yeah, it took so long to get her off the flight. They had to take her eventually on a stretcher. Yeah, like they had to tie her down. And I was just like, how can you be this despicable of a human being? Like, to another human being. Like, guys, we just need to have more kindness, patience, compassion, like in this freaking world. It pissed me off so much. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like there's not even, I don't know,
there's like, no reason.
There's no reason for it. It's like
and if you didn't want to sit next to a particular person, pay for freaking A-list preferred or anything else. Like, pay so you get what you want. Like, if you're don't complain that you can't sit with your family when you don't buy the ticket where you can sit with your freaking family. Don't just assume people are gonna move.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hi.
It pisses me off.
I think if you're gonna be such a sensitive snowflake about stuff like this, right? Because you're not just learning about yourself today, then you should be doing that. You should be paying for the
that's what I'm saying. Specifically with Southwest, Kirby, yeah, like you right now at least, I know they're changing the rules soon or whatever, but like you get to pick your seats and you get to like you have a different boarding thing based on your check-in, and then you get to pick your seats. We've actually had parents ask us too, like, hey, do you mind if you move so like I can sit with my kid? I was like, you should have thought of that before. Like, I want to sit with my lover. I'm not gonna let you make me out to be an asshole because like
You didn't think ahead of time?
I'm sorry. Like, I get you want to sit with your kids and your family and like all together, but me and Doza, like, we checked in 24 hours before. We got an A boarding assignment thingy, and then we chose seats where we want to sit. Like, I'm sorry that you weren't responsible enough or didn't prioritize doing that, and you're trying to make it everyone else's problem now. I really don't like that. And then I do feel bad because, like, I don't know, it's, you want a family to be together,
Right,
but at the end of the day,
all of this.
I want to lay on Dozo for 4 hours, like, to be comfortable for my flight for a business trip that I worked really hard to get to. So I'm not going to sacrifice, like, what I prepared for intentionally because of someone else's lack of preparedness.
Exactly.
And if you really don't like that, like, airlines, like, thing about, like, not having assigned seats or whatever, then go to an airlines that has assigned seats. We're in the United States with so many different options.
There's so many options.
Oh, but then they're too expensive, or they don't have check-in. Then that's your problem. Figure out.
Don't make that the other like another person's problem.
You do what's best for you. There are so many options out there. Do your research. Pick the best thing. If you don't have the patience, ask a travel agent. Most travel agents actually work for free. Did you know that? They get it. They get their deals based on commissions and like partnerships and things like that. They will plan your entire trip for you for the most part for free. Do your freaking research if you don't have to like the patience to do it yourself or book it yourself. Doze and I do all of our bookings ourselves, and we are very like particular about what we want, from the down to the timings we want to the layovers, so we can make sure we're not hungry and we can have a decent meal, to whatever, like regardless of where we travel. We create like beautiful itineraries for ourselves. Like, do that. Oh, but I'm a mom. Okay, well, you should have thought of that before you became a mom. Be responsible.
Yeah, sometimes you have to put your kids first. Isn't that crazy?
Don't have kids if you're not going to put your kids first. They're dependent on you until like at least 18 in this country, right? But even after that, like, I think it's so like, don't bring a kid into this world and then just hurt them. That's insane.
Don't neglect
the way
them.
they yell at them, the way they neglect them, like the way they, some people could care less, and that pisses me off too.
It's a super weird feeling when, like, you know, you're out in public and all of a sudden you hear a grown adult yelling. It's like,
yeah, it's,
and it's like, is that a child? It's like, huh?
No, it's an adult.
Weird. Super weird.
Have you heard of Neon Genesis Evangelion? I'm asking you because my next kit is from that series. I have not.
I've heard of it. It's one of those quintessential early animes that set the groundwork for a lot of future anime. They're super influential. I just don't know anything about it other than, like, people pilot giant robots, but these giant robots are also, like, organic, I think.
Yeah.
And that's as much as I know. Oh my god, that guy is just right there waiting for me.
Public intoxication ain't cute, guys. Like, if you're an adult that is legally allowed to drink and can do so, like, be freaking responsible about it. Know your limit. Being like a 30, 40-year-old, or honestly any age-year-old person who's drinking, like, and doesn't know their limit, it ain't cute. No. Like, you may think you're cute flirting with someone, but no, you're not. You're disgusting, in my opinion. Not to say that, like, most people haven't, like, you have to learn your limit. So when you're, like, young and you're first, like, when you're 21, maybe you might not know your limit yet. I'm sure a lot of us have been there too, but, like, it's just not, especially on a plane, like that, like Kirby said, like, you can get kicked off that plane, you can get arrested. Like, is it really worth it?
I don't think so.
Just be nice to people, be kind. Like, God, pulling some rando's hair, spitting on a random person just because you don't want to sit next to them, like,
pretty irksome, huh?
it bothered me a lot.
Oh no. Oh no!
Well, our first death of the night at the very end. And I guess we're ending on that note.
I guess so.
But that's okay. That just means we're going to be better and stronger next time. But Shaky Gamer's still in it at 69.
Yep. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us this Friday evening.
And this whole week. We hope you have a great first weekend of summer ahead. And we'll see you guys back. We'll schedule the streams once we figure out our schedule for next week. We'll definitely catch up in Discord again, react to all of the things. Thank you guys so much for sharing all the stuff too. And yeah, that was a long time without Death's Doza. But
Let's see if we can do it again. Because I feel like when we come back on Wednesday, we're gonna have a boss battle like really soon. I feel like we're 80-90% of the way through this area on the way to the boss. So fingers crossed that we can just one-shot it.
And thank you, Shay Gamer. Hope you guys have fun too, and good night.
Bye.